Hello, everyone. Welcome to Fear Factor, featuring your host, Joe Rogan, which some of our contestants here did not realize was the first host of Fear Factor. How are we all feeling today? Are you guys ready to eat cockroaches?
Hell yeah.
I'm fucking mortified.
Wait, can we eat cock on stream?
I am going to put you all into a glass coffin and fill it with millipedes and centipedes.
That is like the easiest challenge out of all of them.
Are you
Are
sure?
we all watching it at the same time? This sketch is great.
I'm watching it.
Is that what you
Oh,
posted
man.
in Monday?
Yeah.
I posted it in Maymays.
In May.
Go to the Discord, everyone.
Secret
Find out
meetings.
that Joe Rogan, who isn't the Joe Rogan of today, hosted.
It's true.
This is like a ship of Theseus problem here, right? At what point did Joe Rogan not become Joe Rogan?
True. Was he even Joe Rogan until he became Joe Rogan, though? Let's be real.
Right, like which one is the real Joe Rogan?
A man wears many masks, I found, in performance art. But you all
This is
are
the
also
hardest Mandela effect I've
performing,
ever experienced.
and we forgot to make Nathaniel Sadiv slightly bigger. Alright,
I mean, my real life forehead's gotten bigger, so
it's okay.
it's just kind
I'm continuously having to move the portrait out of frame as the nameplates get consistently huge.
This is
I
the time where
unlocked
we
a
shout
flying
out.
pyramid. How could my head not get bigger?
True.
This is where we shout out the artist, where we can only see part of an ear and, you know, some sideburns.
You mean
What's
the
funny is an artist didn't make that, by the way.
the fucking
Some
phone
artists
app?
made that.
No.
What?
No.
No, it wasn't. It's not
It was-
any artist.
It was a robot.
You hijack a picture and then you throw it into a thing that makes it cartoony. Boom.
Eric says he's a boomer, but in actuality, he's the most zoomer of us all.
I'm just
The most
super lazy,
zoomed.
John, so I want everyone else to do my work for me. It's called being white in America, I think.
Damn. And
Damn,
based.
that's pretty base.
That's
I want
red
some of that.
filled. Let's make Igor bigger too. That way we can get rid of
Yeah.
Devin's lower torso.
We should just make Igor smaller now.
True. Alright.
Make Igor
Some
smaller.
gimmick
Hair
engage.
bigger.
Who's ready to do the recap?
I mean, it's funniest when Devin does it.
It is.
It is pretty funny when Devin doesn't.
So probably CK.
Devin, do you even remember what happened? Did you watch the VOD?
Yeah, I was here.
Yeah.
He was
That
on
doesn't
it.
matter.
Watch the VOD.
He says like that matters.
Sometimes that does not matter, Devin. Let's be
I mean,
real.
that's true.
Oh.
You know, I would, but I'm watching Joe Rogan meet Cyber because on Fear Factor.
That's also why I called it out. You have found my
Fuck.
ploy.
Okay. Recap time. Yeah, we started off the session with doing the pyramid, right?
Yeah.
And the pyramid, we finally cracked the code. It's
Whoa,
open.
what's this wee business? Excuse me.
Alright, Nathaniel cracked the code. You know, did a little bit of time skipping to get there. Got to ask it whatever we want. Could do whatever we want. There was a vault. There were some items in it.
Oh, fuck. You're right. There was a vault, wasn't there?
That's the part I always remember the loot, John.
I
Where's
forgot
my
money?
factor?
I
Where's my
forgot the
money?
loot, guys.
Where's my money?
Klovisa.
Fuck. Now I need to go digging for my fucking Mocha
No, I think
files.
Tyrant probably withholds it until the beginning of next season for some reason. You don't need it over the winter.
You really don't, do you?
If we ain't going
I
over
don't
the
know.
winter.
I feel like-
We're
I
just
feel like
doing
he's
some
like-
That makes some.
polishing and-
That's some goddamn sense right there. Fucking
Uh,
Eric, take 500 experience points.
God
You're
damn.
welcome,
God
Jonathan. I got
damn,
you.
what the fuck?
Fucking
That's
kiss
right.
us.
I gotta
Yeah.
catch up.
Fucked up.
That's like killing 18 goblins on your own. Congratulations.
I got you.
Wait, are you behind XP?
I'm
No,
always
he-
like right at what the like level is or whatever.
Ah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. Now I'm catching up.
True.
Right.
Well.
So when
Yeah.
everyone forgets about the loot by the time we come back after break.
Hmm.
We'll be good to go.
Yeah, we also did some stuff where we asked a bunch of questions and whatnot. Found out some cool answers to some things.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it? That's
That-
all
that's
that
about
happened?
Aurora made a hat and met Maury.
True.
Yep.
Who's
we
more?
ended on asking some more questions, and Aurora was about to do some sus shit.
Character
About to
ending.
either pull this off or tank a character. That's for goddamn
Yeah.
All right. Well, let me go ahead and set
I'm
the
gonna
scene
watch
for
Fear
us.
Factor now.
Devin, go fuck yourself, man. If you don't want to play, you don't have to, dude.
It's like he just woke up or something, John.
Corin, get in the fucking... Corin, get in the goddamn lobby. If I need to boot this motherfucker. I'm bringing out the sniper from earlier in this season. We're about to kill a player character and kill a player, okay?
KJC
Damn.
still has that snap, right?
It's
Yeah.
true. KJC, wherever you are, if you ever want to take revenge on Devin, by all
Yeah,
means
Bot
do
Squad.
so.
Nervously looks at Discord.
Take revenge.
KJC's on.
It's fine. He's always on.
What a
Okay.
baller.
Alright. Okay, I am now good to go. It is the 16th of October. Hunter
16.
Appreciation Day. People are partying in Tulsa streets as the sun goes down. Many people dressed up as fucking furries are throwing down in the streets with EDM music and random bands and musicians. Drugs are being passed around. For many people, this is the night to remember. It's like Halloween mixed with Thanksgiving. But families aren't there. This is the sickest shit in the world, where everyone is preparing for winter that is just around the corner. And you fuckers are nerding out like dorks in a goddamn archive with a talking pyramid. Celeste is with you. The Tyrant and his bodyguard is with you. A singular Ozark simulacrum is there as well. You all are surrounded by floating arcane text that filters down, unaware that 3 days ago a horse was brutally eviscerated by necrotic breath and quite literally deleted from the world. In addendum, fuck Temmer. You guys...
Face.
I forgot where we left off, to be honest, on what word, on what question, but it's
there
up
was
to
a-
you.
Nathan reminded Tai Tai that it's Hunter Appreciation Day, and he's offered up Aurora as a sacrifice
Mm.
because Aurora has a hat to put on a hunter.
Oh. Are we
I
wanting
believe
to do
was the
that?
cliffhanger that we're hanging on.
Oh shit, where was I had a prop. Fuck.
I think the Tyrant took the hat, right?
I don't
Not
think
yet.
he took the hat.
Yeah.
You were gonna put it on the hunter to see if it fit, and he said okay.
Yeah, but it
Oh,
just
perfect.
wasn't the right time, right?
Yeah, I was shushed away because I immediately ambushed her like a crazy old lady.
Yeah, you're a crazy old witch who's like, "Come, little child, come to my candy house!
I made
Put on this hat!" Which may work in, like, 17th century Germany, but it's not working right now. As the dorks ask for items? Is that what's happening?
Yeah, we asked
Oh,
what was in the
I
ball.
didn't do that.
Yes.
No, I'm good.
Igor
Items.
definitely asked what was in the ball.
Well, other than Walden's Cleaver, he wants to roll me 1d100 at advantage.
Oh.
Oh.
Whoop, whoop.
51.
51.
Above
Better than
average,
50.
hell yeah.
He wants to roll me 1d6 at advantage.
He's
Get
got
him.
it. He's got it.
Small
do
big.
it.
Get
Do it
get
to
small
him.
big.
Do it to him.
CK, let's go. CK.
Nice.
Oh, a 2.
Oh.
Not a 1.
Okay.
Below average.
Unless 1 is good, in which case I would take back the death.
1 is not good. You wanted 6.
Hmm.
You always want 6.
Ooh, that's really bad.
Reroll?
No.
No.
Fuck.
Is it another helm of intellect?
No, you got the consumables. Alright, roll me 2d100.
I got it. Never mind.
89 is a
14.
universal solvent, and 14 is a spell scroll of 8th level.
Whoa.
Hey, got it.
That's not bad.
It's not bad. And as
Could be better, but you know.
someone tells this, or I guess, yeah. Randy looks somewhat ashamed. Or, I guess, communicates that he's ashamed to admit. It looks like I have deleted/transferred magic away from other items to stay functional over the years.
Hey, if you get hungry, you get hungry.
Yeah, big boy gotta
Pirate
eat big
nods
meals.
in understanding.
Don't worry, we understand.
Igor, it has been at least 13 seconds as there has been a giant weapon within your reach and you have not gone and grabbed it. Are you sure you're okay?
That's. Remember the secret smith?
She just wasn't there.
Yeah. Oh,
I
you
read
weren't-
the report. Can you
Oh,
not use swords,
yeah.
darling?
No.
Oh, you poor thing. I'm sure that wouldn't, come back to bite you in a horrific way right now.
Yeah, I heard about it. I was super excited, and then I got really disappointed real quick.
I'm gonna look at this sword and pick it up and like,
No, you won't. It has not
No?
materialized.
oh. Oh shit, I'll take this
Oh,
for
settle
whatever.
down.
Wait, it hasn't? I thought you said outside of Walden's Cleaver.
No, it's there in the registry, but it's not materialized. None of this has been taken out yet.
Oh, okay. I thought
Uh,
it was something.
Yeah, Randy also has a
Randy.
lot of gold, but we're not going to talk about that.
Randy, can you dump all your gold and all valuable possessions at my feet?
Celeste refuses to give this order
What? Why?
Yeah. because
Thank
the
you,
tyrant
Celeste.
didn't tell her to.
Tyrant?
The tyrant looks at you, Igor.
Tell her to do the thing.
Are we done with questions? The tyrant asks.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
I wanted.
I had my
to-
questions answered. And I
Uh-oh.
appreciate it.
I think I asked this a few moments ago, but I already forgot. Do the Alventori have any known weaknesses
Death. Yeah.
besides death? Like, I don't know.
No, they don't. I guess Randy would just ask, do you?
That's what I'm asking.
Oh, their weakness must be gambling then.
Greed! Randy updates his log and spouts out, the Alventori's weakness is greed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Jeez.
Jeez. Sad sheesh.
Oh, wait. Do you know what happened with what's going on with the mushrooms up in the northeast? Are those a breed of magical mushrooms that you have any data on?
Randy
Or
wouldn't
any
have
other
any
sort.
context of what you are even asking about to give you a response.
Oh.
The
like-
northeast, the mushrooms. Randy
You know
just says,
Ariel and Kothor incident, Celeste? Like that thing?
Master Celeste, can you remove the ignorant one from my chamber?
He mostly knows of things that were before this world, before this time.
Oh. Okay.
So, all of the things that you're telling him are, or asking him, are of this time. And those are the wrong questions.
Well, what can help us to know that someone knew a long time ago?
I mean, I asked for a map. And then he showed us a map.
Oh, that's
Appreciate that,
right!
Randy.
Do we want to go back to the map?
Oh yeah, the map
Yes.
is cool.
You asked for a map. I have provided you one.
Yeah. Map is sweet.
I provided you one layered on top of the regular Klovisa map as well. Which is
Yeah.
fucking huge.
Purple's
Yeah.
in size, literally.
I was looking for, something if we could overlay it to find temples or lost treasures or other things, but you said that's not a thing, so for reasons.
Well, yeah.
Which is fine.
All of Hephaestus's temples were flying around everywhere. There's no telling where. It's not like they have the internet, Eric. They don't have fucking satellite tracking.
Oh, were there stations in space? Is there shit in space?
Randy asked what space is.
Alright, never mind.
The thing I was also looking for, John, was not Hephaestus's ones, but old world
Oh!
non-Hephaestus.
Well, that's what you
Places.
should have told me.
Sorry, I'm bad at this, Celeste. My apologies.
Yeah. Celeste can offer information. And you can use this map to, I guess, look at and sort of piece together where everything is currently. Because clearly,
one of the
there
most-
has to be, like, something on the old world map that matches at least one known location, right?
Like the
World
pillar.
pillar.
The world pillar,
Mayala?
Maylaw. Oh man, are you watching stream? As I zoomed in on Maylaw?
No, actually, no. I'm actually on the.
And now that I'm looking at it, oh shit, are those the same colors too? Funny.
Things that make you go,
God,
We're
where am I?
going over there?
Yeah, big stinkies around too.
Mhm.
Alright.
Maybe something to investigate in the spring.
Maybe.
The maelstrom still around?
Who knows? Oh, fuck.
Hmm.
I'm losing control of my map. Alrighty.
Crazy.
Everything's going crazy.
Hey, if we have. Was anything, Randy, developed on these small islands over here? Do you know anything about these locations off to the west?
I'm sorry. Who is this directed towards?
I'm trying to get Randy to talk about the Isle of Flavor. Oh, sorry, you can't see that. You can see the ping, though. Or whatever they were.
I'm so sorry. I have so many tabs open, Nick. I don't see immediate
I'm looking
pings.
at old map in the
Oh.
ocean where the Isle of Flavor currently
Ah, yes. This one? That I'm pinging?
sees. Yes.
Yeah, that's what is probably, if we're guessing correctly, some sort of weird version of Mokapuni. Or it has been expanded upon and is now like Torah Turf. God, this. God, there must be so many little secrets John has scattered throughout his maps. Little Easter eggs, if you will.
It's a good thing the map isn't fucking huge.
It's
Is
so
there any
big.
Among Us hidden?
No, unfortunately. Maybe on like accident,
Oh.
but I haven't intentionally made any. You know how patterns are.
I should draw one just for people to find.
Wait,
Yeah.
how did the middle of the continent become a desert all of a sudden?
Yeah,
That's a great question.
these are some great questions that Randy has no fucking clue about because he was just hanging out in Mokapuni.
Oh, okay. Great.
More questions, guys. Wow.
Talk to me about this lovely, lovely area known as the Dead Coast. Visit the Gate of Despair. That sounds like a beautiful vacation spot.
Ah, the Sea of Lithi. Your boy, I mean, we'll sort of skip the song of dance of like Tyrant being like, yeah, you can ask that, thumbs up, to Celeste repeating your question verbatim. There will be some questions that the Tyrant might veto, just on principle, but the Dead Coast, okay. John checks his map. Yes, the Dead Coast was, to Randy's knowledge, the place where Ish-Arith and Ish-Vatar fought their final climactic battle. And everything around there died. Like, obliterated to death. And became inhospitable. People could not regenerate spell or hit dice, spell slots. Magic died there.
How is that even possible? Isn't
Randy
magic just, like,
will
energy?
inform you that Ish-Arith is the bringer of peace. And that is how.
That didn't make any sense.
It makes perfect sense to him.
There are a lot of cities on here that say, or potential cities that say Das A, and then they have dashes. So there's Das Alventori at the World Pillar. Did the Alventori like live at the World Pillar before all of this? Because I don't think they live there now,
Oh shit!
unless that's where we were taken on the ship.
No, they don't. Beaver knows that.
So one of these other cities here that's called Das A could be where they live now, and we could overlay that on the current if we wanted to know where they were, just as a general
Yeah,
idea.
you know, John must have been just in a fugue state when he wrote this, guys. Because there's some Dawes Al, there's some Dawes A. There's a lot of Dawes A. And then there's Cat A? What does that mean? And up here,
Yeah,
there's
exactly.
Bar A? Is this a different language, Nathaniel?
Yeah, potentially.
We never deal with those. We all speak Klovisa Common. Has John been hiding languages this entire time that he has phonetically made up and ripped
in
off?
plain sight,
Huh.
just hiding them in plain sight.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
It's dangerous.
Yeah.
We're in scary territory.
Understanding
yeah.
how, if and how these cities could have survived, and if they're there now, would probably behoove us, right? There's even a city next to Das Al Khator that isn't even listed with a name on it.
Who is Tyr?
Are you
Tears
asking
Forge.
Randy?
Tyr's Rest, yes. Or anyone who will listen. It's
Uh,
a fist of Tyr. Who is Tyr?
Ooh. Tier. So I'm gonna not do the Randy voice because my throat does hurt. Yeah, I'm sorry. For those of
Yes.
you who don't know, I was drinking last Saturday night. And I blew out my voice doing weird, crazy shit to make a really sad person laugh.
I mean, you got to pay for it somehow.
It's true. So if you don't mind me just narrating things, I hope that's okay. So Randy will explain to you, or sort of go over the brief history of the northern continent, which is kind of what he knows this terrain as, which has now expanded into a seemingly endless fucking forest. Grown massively. There's no longer, like, a channel here at all. It's huge. But back in the olden days, this used to be a small subcontinent at the northern tip of what was known as the Midlands, or the Kazalit Republic, or any... It has some weird continental names that he won't get into. The Kingdom of Tyr was a... How do I say this? No, let's focus on Tyr. Tyr was more or less the first scion of the Blazing Star, which is more important than anything else of what I was going to say. He was like a prophet king / scion king that led a bunch of weak tribesmen / gatherers to overthrow / usurp and supplant a more warlike nomadic barbarian faction. Through the power of righteous fire and crusade. He was also one of the only people to be... one of the first people to be taught how to fashion steel which was pretty big in the day, by the Kaza, which are more or less fantasy dwarves.
Do these kind of people have their own pillars of authorities, or is that just for like wizards?
A pillar of authority?
Yeah.
Randy
I
does
remember-
not know that, but he knows what a seat of authority is, if that's what
A
you
seat
mean.
of authority?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I remember Ozark going on about how like his thing was like a thing because he became the Lich Wizard, and now it's like not even as big as it used. And it seems like
Yeah.
Clown Town has one as well or something. No, I misremember. But it seems like you get these as gifts.
Kind of. A seat of authority is a weird, abstract place of power.
Mhm.
So they don't necessarily follow like ley lines, which are magical rivers in a different plane of existence that wizards tap into naturally. They often do, but they don't need to. And it depends on how concentrated your power structure is, but it's like a weird pairing of like, if you govern a place, more and more naturally people of power accumulate there. And these are known as seats of authority, where there's authority here, and someone usually sits down there because people don't like to stand always. That's kind of where that idea comes from. Whether there is legitimate, like, supernatural power there is kind of debated. But the Ozark Simulacrum will just be, you know, eyeballing the tyrant and being like, I didn't mean it like that!
Pretty good. Well, let me.
Yeah.
Whoops.
I'm
do you
just
know,
saying
like-
mine was bigger!
Oh, do you know if there's like other seats of authorities that are like just like around the place?
Randy does not, but Ozark says anywhere there is a city-state, there is a seat of authority.
Oh, okay. So it's just like goes to the biggest wizard there, I guess.
Not even
Or
wizard.
Not even wizard.
No. It's not a wizard-only thing. In
Oh.
fact, wizards tend to be really bad people of authority. Historically, wizards have never been kings. They have been, like, magical dictators that normally get overthrown.
I have a question. Randy, who is Tyrant's favorite task force member?
How do you know that?
I'm standing right here.
The tyrant is actually interested in what Randy will say. He's just like, Randy, how many task force members do you know? And he only knows, like, the political team, really. So I'm gonna roll 1d6 and see... Well, no, I don't even need to... I don't even need to roll a dice! Randy will state, from my observations, I have noticed his... I want to say motherly love of the person known as Anchois.
Yes, sir.
The tyrant has shown infinite patience when a true leader would have struck down the rebel before he becomes such. Or it's the horse. I do not understand his fascination with the equine body. And the tyrant's just like, it's because he just needed a helping hand, guys.
That's what it is.
Tyrants are horse.
You
girl.
guys
Got
are
it.
tearing.
Keep that in your data.
I have made note, the tyrant is a horse girl.
Yes.
Thanks for translating, Celeste.
Celeste gives a thumbs up.
Oh man.
Thanks, Randy. Super appreciated.
Wait, do we know if like I'm asking like the whole group in the room. Do we know if like we know that like gods and stuff have come down before, right? To fuck up the place?
There have been many things that have come and fucked this place up, darling. Especially if we are going this far back.
That's what I'm saying.
I have
Oh.
heard the tale.
The planet's still here, so like if has Randy ever like
What's a
know anything
planet?
about?
Randy, are dragons real?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes! Yes!
Oh, fuck
Let's
you, Ozark.
fucking go!
I'm gonna go.
Ozark, let's
Fuck
out.
you.
No, you didn't say it right. Anything can be considered a dragon, okay?
Shut up! Shut up!
There are worms, there are great serpents.
Wait, is Randy just setting up a Dragon D's nuts joke? Oh my god, Randy.
I do not understand your millennial humor.
Me neither.
It's funny because every person is a millennial to me
Yeah.
because you live in increments of 1,000. Okay, Randy shuts the fuck up when Celeste is like, shut the fuck up.
Love that.
Oh, that was elating. That's good information.
That's good information.
Would you like to know more about dragons?
Yes!
Yes!
What would you like to know?
Everything.
Dragons are my favorite subject to Faceless Let Me Study.
Oh, tell us everything you know.
It's
Wow,
humorous
it's time to sit down for a
because
lecture.
originally I was designed as a dungeon. And I really like dragons, guys. Ha 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 ha.
Why would a dragon be in a dungeon for? Why is he laughing?
I'm
Randy,
laughing
what-
with Randy.
Okay,
What
you can
happened
laugh
to all
with
the
me.
dragons?
Oh, wait, Nate, what was funny about that joke? I really don't get it.
It was a meta joke you wouldn't understand, Leishtong.
I've never watched that show before.
Neither have I. Let's talk
Wait,
about the Big Bang Theory instead. Something you like.
Buzzing.
Oh, God. Randy, what happened to all the dragons?
Can you form that in a different way so he doesn't have to take the future into context? Because he does not know what happened
How
outside
many
of Mokuko.
dragons are alive currently?
I don't know. How could I? I've been trapped in Mokapuni for thousands of years.
In your current time, air quotes, time of 2,000 years ago, or however long it has
When
been. how many-
Hephaestus went and hunted them for components, there were 3 he did not confirm the deaths of.
What 3 were they?
He will say weird names that you don't understand because they just don't translate well. And John isn't about to pull out like his weird fucking chart of like fake names, like fake fantasy names.
Where was the last location known of these
Yeah.
dragons?
Were there known locations of their layers?
Or like
No.
descriptions of them.
There were
Okay.
estimates and theories Hephaestus calculated based off its hunting patterns over the course of hundreds of years.
What were those theories?
But the true primal ones did not get along or get up very often.
Primal dragon, like the primal elementals?
Yes, that is when they were first recorded within the weave.
Oh shit, so dragons are just like a fundamental part of nature or something?
They are living, bleeding creatures, yes. Just highly... They were infused with the powers of creation. Take that what you will. If they are still around, as they are theoretically immortal, they would likely be the closest thing to what you call gods currently in the world.
Wait, can we?
Uh,
Do you know if you could talk to dragons?
Can I talk to dragons?
Is it possible to communicate with them?
Assumedly, there were half-breeds for a while.
Half-breeds? What?
Do you have the concept of a scion in your brain spectrum?
Yeah?
Imagine that, but with dragon blood instead of divine power.
Oh, so they're like dragon-born.
No, they were not born of dragons. They were invested primal power of dragons to do tasks that the dragon did not want to do.
Oh, so they're just godlings.
In essence.
Okay. Well, damn.
so they would be the closest thing to gods if we had them. When's the last recording of gods being on the planet? Or here?
I mean, you would have to.
Good
Like,
questions.
Randy won't know that, but we would have to look that up in maybe Ozark's archive. Maybe Ozark understands this.
No, Randy does know. Well, he knows what
Hmm.
he knows. He doesn't know if
Yeah.
any revealed themselves or were playing incognito. But the
Yeah.
last gods that he is aware of being like physical creatures on the material world was Ishvatar and Ish-Arith. Towards the end of the Age of Gods, ironically enough.
Wait, they're the last ones? They killed each other too? Or was that just the final battle that did that? Like, did you know if they died or
Unconfirmed.
not? Oh.
There was too
How
many
did-
things going on to look back that far.
Oh. Do you know how mortal people fought against gods back then?
Poorly.
Was there anything that they could use that seemed to, like, work against them?
Death.
Just killing a god. There's no, like, material.
Oh,
or, like,
hang on. You
spell.
didn't hear the capital D in death.
You mean the thing death?
The power of oblivion. She
People
who
could
shall
use
not be
oblivion?
named. If she likes you enough. Randy kind of mutters to himself. You'd have to
So
ask
like,
Wolden.
like the mother of the world. Ba-dum-tsh.
In a way.
I look at tyrants like this is like kind of what, right?
Tyrant nods.
All right. Oh shit. Dude, so it's like, can we contact Oblivion or like summon it? Is there like a ritual involved?
That is what Hephaestus was attempting to do.
Oh shit.
Oh.
So we shouldn't do that.
Only if you wish to be known as the enemy.
I mean, if it's gonna
Excuse me,
say-
hang on. I meant capital E in enemy in case you can't hear my letters like I see yours.
So what
No.
would have happened exactly if Hephaestus completed the ritual?
I cannot speak in exacts.
What did Hephaestus think would happen?
He would destroy the world.
Really? You thought? I guess something called Oblivion would make you think the
Yeah.
world's gonna go boom,
To
or
what aim?
disappear.
What?
What would erasing everything do?
Destroy the world.
Yes, I got
why?
that, but he is part of the world, so
His motivation was to not be that.
Hmm.
okay.
Wait, so was there any theory that you can summon it without it destroying the world that he had? It's like, okay, no, I want it to do this, but like, could it be applied otherwise?
Not that he could think of.
Could he not plane shift? Dimension door? Do
Randy
you
looks
know
at
of
you.
planes, Randy?
the material one. That is the only confirmed one that I have in my registry.
Interesting.
There's a plane where this elemental guy lives in that's on like the coast of like this thing. We're gonna call it I am Iamon's plane. Keep that.
Oh, I know that one.
Oh, you
Oh.
know that guy?
Wait.
Yeah, she was a bitch.
Oh, her?
Yeah.
What do you know about her?
We used part of her essence to create something like me, but it was a failed project. And then she escaped from our dungeon.
Wait, what was the name of the project that failed?
Say joy, John. Just say it's joy.
If it's Joy, I don't know what to do myself.
Say it's joy. Just say it's joy. He won't.
Yeah, it's Joy.
Alright.
The tyrant was thinking for a moment there, like, is this useful information? Doesn't matter. And he's like, oh, I guess it doesn't matter. Go for it. I'm just hand-waving sort of the checks / interactions of the other people, just so you guys get more time getting info. And whenever you guys don't want info, we can move on.
Joy has been, like, cool with our little boy, Ivor. Doesn't that make Joy cool?
No, she's kind of a bitch.
Does that make Ebor not cool, Sam?
Ivor was so cool.
Yeah.
She was manipulative, conniving, plotting, and gave us quite a few creative options when designing the second iteration of our constructs. She even became one before she rebelled.
Wait. She
What?
rebelled?
Against Hephaestus, yes.
Wait,
Then
so you
again,
guys,
she
like-
was mostly ectoplasm at the time, so she must have been quite peeved. I guess humans get mad when you strip their souls from their bodies and turn them into meat puppets. How were we supposed to know?
Joy was somebody? Oh, wow.
Joy was
Randy-
I am Iamon.
Randy, you weren't someone before you became Randy, right?
I do not have that information.
Okay.
Okay.
Interesting.
Because there's like this druid Randy. And I don't know.
I am aware of Druid Randy.
He's
How do
pretty
you
cool.
feel about Druid Randy?
I am aware of Druid Randy.
Okay. Shit. How come we don't try to like knock up a deal with Iamon and just like try and get her on our side?
You shouldn't. She will betray you.
Oh,
It
she's
is
just straight up evil?
Comically so.
Ah.
Son, do you not remember, like, we already tried that, and then she put a death thing on our back?
Yeah, but that was...
tattoo.
Now I'm learning that's a meat puppet person. I don't know what she's like with her soul in her body.
She was
She's
better
cool.
that way. When she was mortal, she was a lot harder to handle.
Well...
It's what happens when you chase immortality incessantly.
Yeah, who does that shit?
Yeah, who...
Many
I looked at the
spellcasters.
simulacrum in the room.
Ozark's like, hey man, I'm already immortal. Yeah, fucking... I don't need to
What
chase
do you
it when
mean-
you are it.
What do you mean seeking it? Yeah, what do you mean seeking it or chasing it? Like,
It's all you mortals that get fucking jelly. And you're like, oh, immortality's so great. It is, but let's
I don't
be
know
real.
many immortals who got beat by, like, a little wizard dude, but alright.
Oh man, the wizard got lucky on a counterspell once, and I let him go after not action
You
surging.
let him
Oh,
go. Is that
let
what you're
him
telling
go.
me?
Okay.
I'm surprised Igor is still standing there after that comment, but you know, surprises are all around.
There are works in motion, Ozark says. Eyeing
Yeah.
Igor.
Fair.
He sweats through his plate armor. It's like, oh,
Oh god.
Let's change up the music. to something more lively.
Do you have a way to teach us the language that is on the map here?
If you have months, yes.
Wait,
Or
wait,
I could
guns?
just
What?
explain to you some words.
Yeah.
I don't
wait,
think
it's
you will be
mostly-
satisfied that Dazadur means Dazadur, or
Yeah.
City of Dur.
The history of the cities would be more interesting to me.
So
To then understand if they are still around today and how that would map to what we could do in the future. with them.
Hephaestus was a giant nerd who took incessant notes upon his enemies. It would take many days to suss through it.
Man, Nathan doesn't need a gun proficiency. He's hanging out here all fucking winter.
Hey, I need to learn how to read and write, so why not start with a different language completely?
That sounds harder.
Yeah, but it's way cooler.
Having no idea. No foundations to even build on yet.
Oh yeah, but I'll just follow along and like copy the symbols like, oh.
It's like jumping into a vacuum without a fucking astronaut chute. You just fucking... Oh.
Mhm. Yeah, I feel like knowing like the kingdoms and the emperors and like maybe their lineage and shit like that would be important right now. Or like I guess influences outside the continent as well. Like
Don't know.
can you like
Tyrant, it's probably something that we should investigate.
yeah, can you like give us like the alphabet of the old languages?
Yes.
So you can like print that out. I can give you like my grandma's fax number and you...
Okay.
Alright. Shit, I have like a
Well-
note somewhere in my bag here. Someone put this in.
Daz means city of, yeah?
Sort of.
Sort of. What does Daz all? As in Daz all Vantori.
It's a strange conjunction. Kaza languages are hyper-efficient. Which means you do not need much letters to say a lot of things. That one L can mean place possessed by, or territory that cannot be reclaimed from.
Interesting.
It makes sense to them, I guess. There is no one-for-one translation which will satisfy anyone. It's all somewhat abstract with the Kaza tongue. Ulasean is easier to learn if you wish for flowery language that can cast magic for free.
So the Vold Pillar
Wait, ooh, a thing.
in the
Language
ocean is claimed.
Say that again?
The all. O's all. And
Yes.
Daz all. I see oceans. I see the mountain. I don't see any other interesting prefixes on here. You said that AL represents domain that cannot be reclaimed. Who owns the ocean?
Likely the ocean.
Is that capital O ocean?
The ocean or the ocean, darling?
The ocean. Water is super
Capital O.
dangerous, guys. Once it has you, it does not often let you go. It could just mean dangerous straight, if that would make more sense to you.
I think there's something in the ocean.
Yes. Water.
Nah,
Yeah, there's always something in the ocean.
exactly.
Whales.
Whatever,
There has to be.
There's
whatever
something in
wants
the
to
ocean.
live there, right?
My guess is in the Sea of Eels, there's probably eels.
Many eels, yes. We turned many of them into beasts.
Randy, is the Earth flat?
No,
Fuck.
dumbass. Go to the
Nice.
world pillar and tell me that thing's flat.
It's a cone.
Probably. That or it could be a
No.
cylinder. A very
Oh my God.
big cylinder.
This opens up so many new possibilities.
There is a theory that the Earth is hollow. Like a rigatoni noodle.
How would you...
Like a hollow lasagna.
How deep can the dwarves dig, right?
Yeah, well, how is anything even on... How can anything be on nothing?
What?
Like, it's a whole planet. How is it nothing in it?
I don't know
Oh,
what a
that's-
planet is, Leishdog.
A world. The world we're on.
The world with a capital W or a world with an undercase W?
I'm done talking with you.
They are two different things, Leishdong. It's not my fault.
Leishjung doesn't understand capital or not
The
capital.
capital W world is very different than the world in your head. The way you perceive reality is crazy.
You said capital W world as in the world pillar?
Yes.
As in time stop? Zawad... Oh, I'm sorry.
The world, not the world pillar.
Your accent is hard to distinguish the difference.
I can hear it just
Can you type it instead so that I might understand? Here, he busts out a keyboard. The letters shift and scramble into modern Klovisa.
Randy, what's the deal with the moon?
Which one?
Oh my god. How many are there?
3.
We're finally getting moon lore. After all this time.
How many rabbits are on the moon?
None.
Yeah, I figured.
The world pillar, not the world pillar. As in the world.
It's not capital the, but it is capital V in your case. Here, let me type it back to you in regular language.
The world is the capital world on a pillar, or
Why is my scroll bar not updating? There it is. I will not fix. Hang on. Oh. Okay, we fixed it.
Randy. Search your database. How many different things are known by a title of the something, where something is a singular word?
I have over 1,000 entries.
Yeah, this world is crazy. So we have the dog, the world, the
Capital D and dog, yes.
Randy, how many people do you know named Igor?
1.
Nice.
Wait,
Igor
is
is
it this one?
It is,
Is he a
yes.
person still?
It's the one in front.
Okay, he's a person still. Got it.
Barely.
Curious. No. That hurts.
He
Okay,
lacks
still
several
passing Igor.
attributes.
I know
that-
you're there.
Well, at least
There
I have
are-
arms, Randy.
Many... Fuck you.
Bitch.
I could make something made out of entirely arms if you gave me materials.
Yeah, but you don't have them, do you?
Master Celeste, I request arms. Bring me more. And Celeste looks at the tyrant and he's like, no, what? What's
Give him
wrong with
arms.
you? I could make a skeleton out of arms, entirely out of arms, infinite power.
Well,
Yeah,
An army.
Indeed,
well, it's
they
not.
would
It's his
cartwheel
right to
into
bear
combat.
arms. We gotta go kill a bear and get him some arms. So we
Just
can-
imagine what you could do with additional arms.
That does sound cool.
More weapons. More guns.
Could you put arms on someone?
Yes.
Wait, if I
What?
got new arms, would I be able to wield swords again? Because it's not like my arms are wielding swords; it's the new arms.
I don't understand.
You never.
He remember when I told you about the secret smith, Randy?
No.
Well, the secret smith exists, and he'll tell you anything you want to know, but there's always a price.
Impossible.
And,
This creature
no,
is not in the database.
yeah,
No
well,
one
add
knows more than Hephaestus.
Well, we do, so suck it.
Fuck you.
Get wrecked, kid.
To be fair, he
We're not-
was a giant nerd.
Yeah, we're not shaming you for not knowing it, Randy. It's okay to not know things.
Quit placating me.
Probably not.
Okay.
The temple blushes.
Nathan's just wholesome like that.
Sure. Nathan's a good guy.
Wholesome crack addict Nathan.
Yeah.
A crack addict isn't wholesome.
I am now addicted to magic, I'm sure.
Who isn't?
You gotta get some addictions. It's fine. Yeah, so what else do we want to know from Randy? Or so what happens when Piddle's wet spot comes back and tries to should we set a trap for Piddle's wet spot to like
Tyler
think he
shakes his
owns
head.
Randy still?
No.
Okay.
We'll just tell him outright. We stole him. He gets mad, he gets mad. We're the only thing keeping him from Ashley right now.
Yo, Igor,
Yeah.
we gotta go find a creature with really cool arms and bring it back here to get arms.
No,
Oh,
the
no.
tyrant says you're not gonna fucking meld arms into your skin.
Why not?
They
He can
probably
do it.
won't even work. He probably just means he can sew them on.
How do you?
I mean, he could,
Randy,
do
are
it.
you... Is this a trick, Randy? And Randy pauses for a long time until Celeste
Randy
makes
turns
him
to
answer the
Celeste,
question. And Randy just says, there is a non-zero possibility that the surgery would be ineffective to your desire.
There's a
But you gotta
non-zero
try, right?
possibility.
But there's a not zero.
The
Yeah, what's our
non-zero
percentage here?
possibility.
Let's hear percentages here.
I have seen miracles in this world. There's
I mean,
always
joy
a
exists,
chance, right?
I'm hearing there's a chance.
There's a chance, boy.
Ooh, more arms.
Only
Yeah,
one way to find out. Master, bust out the arm bucket. And Celeste just shakes her head. No.
I'm gonna go find a tiger in the wild.
Yes, tiger arms, sewn to your back.
Igor, what kind of animal arms do you want?
Ooh.
I mean,
I'm
don't
gonna
you want to
take
have
a
eyes
gorilla.
in the back of your head so you can't be snuck up on? He could probably augment you with anything.
I can
want
paint eyes.
Gorilla arms, and the gorilla arms are gonna be holding T-Rex arms. So that way, the only disadvantage of the T-Rex arms are ruled out by the gorilla arms by length.
Are you
You're
drunk right now?
Wolverine, though, with T-Rex
What's a
arms.
T-Rex?
Oh fuck!
Is that a weird dragon?
No.
How do you know?
Oh my god.
I bet you've never even seen a dragon before.
Oh wait, we can get dragon arms. We can find one of those
Dragon
dragons.
arms.
We could get dragon arms.
Historically, the
We
worst
got Drake the
arms.
Grafted, bro.
Dragon head arms.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh.
We're going
my
dragon
God.
hunting.
Where's the nearest dragon? Randy.
Is there a way to detect dragons, Randy? Is there a way to find them?
Your eyes.
Alright, we're going hunting.
Enjoy your night. As Leishtung and Igor walk out of the room, going to talk about how to hunt down dragons.
Yeah.
Leaving
Oh,
but Nathaniel and Aurora in the room with the tyrant, Simulacromozar, the bodyguard, Celeste, and the ever-present Randy.
Well, now that this enlightening conversation has died down, may I please give this gift now? Or at least finish fitting it so the ear flaps will work correctly?
Hang on, I gotta stretch. This isn't in character. I'm just really in pain right now.
Yeah.
Ah!
Distance.
I can
Oh,
go. You need a show and tell moment?
my back
No?
hurts. If you want, sure.
So when I was pulling out my die tower, also I have a die tower set up for
Okay.
off stream if we need to roll anything big. I found the mini of my old monk. I don't know if you can see it. It's
Oh, Chad.
it's Robin from Batman because it was a monk of shadows. Anyway, I haven't seen that miniature in a long time.
Super sweet.
So Dick Grayson will be granting us luck today.
Nice.
Also, I hope we don't have to roll. Anyway, so I have spent an entire week talking to I don't even remember who. The story is irrelevant, darling. We have been vamping while Nathaniel has been coked out of his mind trying to hack frames. Or
I know, we've been here this entire time. I know that he's been doing that. I didn't know about your hat. The tyrant thinks for a moment. Now, he could seem super, almost like neurotically, psychotically possessive of his bodyguard. And not want anyone to touch her at all, ever. Or, he could be reasonable and be like, okay, it's Grandma. What's the worst she could do if she touches my bodyguard?
roll for it. High's good.
High is good?
High's always good, John.
Good for you, as in bad for him, or?
You're rolling. You're the DM, boss. High's good.
High is good. Oh, fucking hell. Come on, man.
Oh god, it went through the floor.
It went through the floor. Alright. Aurora, the tyrant comes over, grabs your shoulders, brings you into a very awkward hug, and whispers something in his ear. Or in your ear, because he can't whisper in his ear. That's some long lips, guys.
Goddamn, what those lips do, Tyra?
Those lips do a lot. And he whispers, Aurora, I don't know what this is about, but you're not going to touch her. Do you understand me?
So can I try the hat on you then? The other person that I can't even oh god, who was I talking to for so long? They were super protective too. So I have old lady hat size head.
He will
I
take
just
your
need to-
hat if you offer it to him, and he will put it on his head.
That's good because the thorn is inside the hat.
I'm aware. And as he puts it on, we're going to take our first break here.
Oh my god.
no.
Because although the tyrant,
Here it
Run,
comes.
Aurora, run!
the tyrant may be
Get out
super
of there.
possessive of his bodyguard, but he is way too reckless about his own personal safety. So, we're going to see some shit, guys. We'll be right back.
Oh my god.
Run.
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
How are we?
Dragon hunting.
Dragon hunting.
We're gonna go camp at a bridge for no reason.
They're standing on the edge of the paradise. Where's the dragon?
I love.
Literally.
You said the joke outside of stream too, and it was still funny. It still made me laugh.
Why not? It's just a bridge. What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah, what's the worst that can happen? Guys, you're 50 miles outside of Tulst during the most hollowed hunter night ever. Wei Stung and Igor have just left. Nathaniel, you're probably schmoozing up to Celeste to get more info out of Randy. But that will be interrupted. As you all, and the city of Tulsa itself, begin to hear the most blood-curdling scream you have ever heard in your own mind. Ever. And it is in your mind. Aurora, I need a charisma saving throw from you right now. Don't fail.
Charisma, saving throw.
Yeah. Oh, that's not enough.
Can I pack the talisman?
You sure can. Would that
D4?
D4? Yeah.
Yeah.
Can you get 2D4 somehow?
Can I use this more than when and where they can add a D4? I can use it up to 3 times. I haven't used it at all this long rest.
Yeah, but you can't chain them. Alright.
Okay, then I can get a D4.
Yeah, get a D4.
And
Roll it.
D4. Let's roll it. Let's roll big.
Big
Let's get to
roll.
21. No.
21 is okay. I was looking for something a little bit higher, though. Alrighty. I'm looking for the correct music for this.
Horror music.
Yeah, kind of.
Get like a spaghetti western music going on. They're gonna duel or duel
No.
of the fates music.
They're not
It's
going to
basically the
duel.
same thing.
This is going to be very one-sided in a very quick matter. The Feywild? What does this sound like?
Mhm.
Yeah, I like this haunting, like, windy noise. Can we pair this with something in the background, though? Can we split our music? Something a little bit more authoritarian. Halfling Village Festival? Battle music? No. I think this is good. We'll throw in some Cavern of Lost Souls just for the meme. You all hear this terrible, blood-curdling scream. Your bodies freeze as you just are deafened in your mind. Many of you just start bleeding from the nose. Aurora starts to bleed from her eyes as you just are shocked by this sudden thing. Aurora, let's talk about patrons for a moment. So when you are a legitimate warlock, which you are, you're not just a spellcaster. You're not a trained warlock who just, like, casts big shit out of their magical hands and calls it, you know, good to go. You are interacting with a supernatural being to give you power. Otherwise, you would not have any. Aurora, you are intrinsically, magically tied to your patron. This talisman is your connector, the bridge, the conduit, so that you may act out their will on the material world. Lady Flounce is your matron, technically. But we'll call her patron interchangeably. Lady Flounce is very fluid, as we all know. You hear this scream. You know immediately who it is. It's your master, screaming in pain, as if she has just been stabbed to death. You look in horror, bleeding from your eyes, to the tyrant, who, hands on the little flaps of the hat, asks you, as if he does not notice you're bleeding at all, how much do you want me to adjust this? In this time, you will hear in Fey, which translates to horrible, horrible screeching noise for you, but also translates itself of, "Oh God, please make it stop. This hurts so badly. What the fuck? Aurora, help me. What are you doing? What are you doing? Aurora, help me." What do you do, Aurora?
I think it needs a little bit more across the top. May I take it back?
Yeah.
Remove that.
You remove hat with the most shaky fingers of your life. Your bones feel cold. Your flesh feels withered. Aurora, how old were you again before you started to take these rejuvenating potions?
80. It says 71 here. I thought I wrote it down somewhere.
Yeah, it was
Or-
supposed to be in parentheses.
Yeah.
I think you took 3 in total, so if you want to just roll 3d6, and then we'll just do the reverse of whatever you roll to get your real age. And I'll go find my potions of bullshit. What's it called? Like potion of infinite youth, or
I was never given a name.
I wrote it somewhere. I think it's like 1d6 plus 6 years are taking off your life.
I think we wrote this down. So.
Or off your age, I should say. Not off your life. That would kill you faster. That'd kill you a lot faster. I think we may just stick with 13. You age 13 years, Aurora, getting even closer to the grave. Not only that, but you lose all Warlock's effects for right now, until you can commune with Lady Flounce again. You're out of spell slots, you're out of charges, even your magical eyes don't work anymore. Everything that made you special is temporarily consumed by the Tyrant. Who looks nonplussed that you have just aged at all. Says, "Thank you for the hat. And will leave you in the room to be a withered old bag of bones." Yeah, what's up?
I know I'm bleeding from my eyes. What's the tyrant looking like? Can I? In the end of this, I'm gonna try for an insight check, but I'm not asking for an insight check. What am I doing?
You're gonna give me an insight check, Nick. I would have given you one for free.
She is definitely like eyeing him down. Like, fuck, did he figure me out? Like, I don't know,
Aurora, you have told complete strangers you are connected to a Fae. He would have to be mentally incapacitated not to know where you originate from. And the fact that he is acting in this way is probably just a power move for you to know who's really in charge here. Oh, hang on, my eyes.
Then if he's on his way out, I'd be, thank you, Tyrant. I'm going to go finish up on this hat.
Yeah.
I would probably immediately try doing something warlocky, getting back to my room, Eldritch blasting the wall, reaching out in every possible way possible.
Yeah.
Attempting
every
to,
hand on you.
yeah, doing all the crazy, like, oh god, I fucked up. And then her play would be to rest up, figure out how to fix this.
How old are you now, with 13 extra years added to your age?
Let's be at 84.
Yeesh. Could have been worse.
What was that all about? As I come to my senses.
Oh my god.
You look at a
Rushing
bleeding
in.
Aurora who's wiping a tear of blood from her eye. Leishjog and
Right.
Igor, the tyrant and his bodyguard, ever orbiting 30 feet away from him, walks past you, unfazed.
Igor looks at Shang. It's the dragons. They heard we're coming. Oh god.
No,
Hey,
it's not the
Patsy.
dragons. I looked at the tyrant and like, are you okay? Is everyone alright? And I like pant. I'm like, oh my
Did the
god.
dragons hear us?
What are you talking about?
Did you not hear that? Oh my god.
Hear what?
I was bleeding from my nose. It was a horrible scream. My dog's just going insane over there.
Sentry's just
What did you
spazzing
do?
out on the ground, like having
Yeah.
a seizure. Foaming at the mouth.
Tyrant, I warned you the dragons were real. Why didn't
God.
you listen?
God.
He pats Igor's hat and just like, Igor, calm down. Dragons aren't
Freaking
real.
out.
And he just pushes
What?
you. He pushes you to the side so he can
No.
keep moving. Igor, let go of my legs! Stop dragging my heel!
They're real.
They're all dead. We killed them.
No, there's at least 3.
Oh man, at
told
least
us.
3. Okay. Nathaniel, do you have any more questions? Fucking bewildered Celestial in the room who's like, what the fuck? Grandma! Goes to Aurora. Looks at her old, crinkled face.
Yes. What's
Aurora.
going on over there? Anyone else have that? Wipe my face off. Oh.
Come on, darling. I'm old. I'm falling apart, it seems. It just seems. But hear what?
That screech? Anyone?
Oh, darling, hearing voices is often not good. I'm saying this knowing full well I'm bleeding from my face. However, what did you hear? I heard nothing. No screams.
I heard a cry in my mind.
So that's probably bad.
It only lasted like 12 seconds. You know. Nathaniel, you have been up for like 13 days straight on magical crack. Maybe you're at the
I
breaking
could be
point.
could be coming down from it. This is
How
the
many
come down.
thousands of numbers did you enter into this machine?
Enough.
Oh, so you're hearing voices.
I mean,
Maybe it's
Lester,
nap
do you
time.
hear anything?
Darling, I think we could both use a good nap, no? Not together, obviously, but nap time,
Maybe.
you know? Get some good rest. I have a hat I need to finish.
Yeah. Celeste, are you staying here?
She nods as Aurora turns around to hobble outside, her old bones creaking. Ozark will come up beside you, Nathaniel, offering you a bag of magical cocaine to snort to stay awake longer.
I may need some of that in the future.
He reaches
appreciate
his
this.
hand back, folding it like a weird fruit roll-up.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I want fruit loops.
Maybe sometime in the future we do this again, Ozark. I appreciate your assistance in unlocking Randy.
No, we appreciate you, Nathaniel. Our simulacrum hands don't do well with keys.
All right, we'll party again soon. I walk out.
You walk out, stumbling at first before catching your stride. You've been standing for 13 days. That's quite a long hour. Just volume. Leishjung, Igor, and Century will also recover after maybe a minute of the psychic scream. And go on to Xenos Betrayal, where Captain Long John Coppers is like, I'm Captain, did you hear that shit?
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
What the fuck?
It might have been the dragons, but don't
Dragons? What?
Yeah, we learned
dragon-
that there might be 3 dragons left alive.
3
Yeah,
dragons,
maybe.
but I saw 4 the other day!
Where?
I'm fucking with you!
Son of a bitch.
You're so easy to trick, Captain! You gotta start doubting your friends!
What?
We
What?
learned. Don't
Why
worry.
You're
are
right,
you-
You're right, you
We
don't
learned
have any
cookies in the
friends!
game, goddammit.
Shut up! Igor punches it.
You- Oh my god!
Igor, chill, man, chill.
You son of a
They don't
bitch!
know. They just don't know.
You start throttling the guy going to take you home. Eric, Nathaniel catches up.
Yeah.
Celeste and the Ozark Simulacrum will stay behind to watch Randy. Or move him now. Who knows?
Is Aurora noticeably older?
Yeah.
When Igor sees her, he's gonna look at her and point and go, "Holy shit, you're old! What the fuck happened?"
What are you talking about, darling? I have always been old, and you have always been dumb. What do you need?
Did you take any of that magical cocaine? You look significantly, like,
Yeah.
wrinklier.
Does
I
that
could probably
hurt?
use some... What?
Does that hurt Aurora? Being called old?
She's old as shit.
Yeah.
She's chasing immortality and the ability to fight this. Not doing very well at the moment.
No.
She doesn't particularly care. It's not faith, but she definitely believes that her matron will follow through. Despite clearly having fucked up. But we'll see.
Who knows?
Not too offended, but she will talk some shit.
Good. Grandmas who can't talk shit aren't real grandmas, in my opinion. They're only good to put you in your place and then die. All right, character development, guys. Character development.
Yay.
The night will pass. It is now the 17th, the day of the hunt. Okay.
Celebrate with a hunt. And then tonight, we hunt.
We celebrate. Let me guess. With another hunt. We
With
hunt.
another hunt.
Aurora, you're an old woman. Your powers did not come back this morning. You need to contact your patron.
I would have attempted doing that overnight.
Please
Because
reference technical help.
because
Hello, IT desk.
All of your
if you
pack
lose-
stuff does not work at the moment.
Right, but this would have been my first attempt because the second paragraph, if you lose the talisman, you can perform a nightly ceremony and receive a replacement from your patron. That would be the first thing I would try.
Yeah. For sure.
I mean, if it doesn't work, it doesn't work. But
It doesn't work, no.
Well, that's step one for Aurora.
But she's a fae of the spring. Surely, you're gonna be able to contact her somehow, right? Just gotta find the right place. Find the right time. How have you found Lady Flounce in the past?
Chasing down flowers. That's next step.
Could it be
Fine.
that she just doesn't want to talk right now?
Just in a mood.
Flounce, if you can hear me, I know you're mad. She would speak after trying to perform this pact, but before chasing down flowers. Darling, we need to talk. I made a gamba. It did not play out. I hope you are not too mad. And I hope I didn't accidentally hurt you. Because that would be bad. And not my intent at all. This thought was to get closer. Too close, I assume.
Who are you saying this to? Or where are you
No
saying
one,
it?
apparently. But she would be throwing it out into the ether. Because Fae are fucking powerful ass things, so.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe Flounce is here. I got nothing. I'm just an old lady who's bleeding everywhere at this point.
You're just falling apart.
Literally, I was dead not but about a week ago. Never mind. 3 weeks ago, we were coked out of our minds for hanging out with Maury.
Well, the night turns to day. Aurora, your old bones will bid you to sleep at some point. Everyone else may have the benefits of a short rest, except for Grandma.
All right, John. What's the downside of coming off of space cocaine?
You go into a fucking mind... the most conked fucking coma you've ever been in. If you've never lucid dreamed before, and you have heard of the idea of lucid dreaming, it's like that, cranked up to being a wizard, I guess, just in real life.
Fuck yeah. All right, Nathan doesn't wake up the next day.
All right, cool. You're dehydrated. Someone calls for an IV bag. But it's fine. You'll survive. No one dies in Toast, right? Igor
knows?
Lishtung. Igor Lishtung! It's dragon hunting time!
It is dragon hunting time.
Hunting time.
You heard one is in Alcazan.
Oh shit! Let's go.
Made of shadows.
Shadow dragon.
Yes.
Wait a second.
It killed a
Different
horse.
Planes. What if dragons hide in different planes? Oh, we have to learn about weird nerd wizard shit.
Boo. Let's just get Ozark to do it for us.
Yeah, let's go ask Ozar if he can like send us to a different plane.
Oh, he'll definitely do that. He calls this plane jail, and he throws you in it.
What?
Enjoy the plane!
Dragon.
Have fun in the
Ozark, I know you
labyrinth!
know- Ozark, I know you know where the dragons are.
Where are the
Take me
dragons?
They're in the bottom! Go! Go search! Scurry! If you find the Minotaur, it's left of that. If you find Jerome, you've gone too far. Good luck!
I wonder
I've
if
been
there's
on
any
a plane or two in
significance.
my day, Ozark, whoever you may be.
He closes
Come on
the
now.
cell door, locks it.
Oh.
Which Ozark? Is it the cool Ozark? Is he giving revenge?
Yeah, he is.
That's
Not only that, but he, like, picks up Sentry like he's a baby, and, like, walks off with him. So,
What the
Wei
fuck?
What? No.
Shunk starts rattling the cage. Let me in!
Igor, why did you do? What happened? What did he do this for?
Igor starts looking around. I can't be kept in cages. I'm claustrophobic. Ah.
As Igor
Alright,
runs
yeah,
into a tunnel, we got him! We got him!
Igor's claustrophobic? What?
Yeah.
Who knows at this point?
He's
I-
willingly
was it-
stuck inside a helmet he can't take off.
That's different.
You know what?
That's
That
different.
tracks. Never mind.
Yeah,
I take it all back.
yeah.
No further questions, Your Honor.
Igor, we gotta get out of here. We gotta go, man.
I can't be trapped like this. I'm like an animal. Ah.
You hear Jerome's cawing laugh echo from the darkness.
Oh god.
Oh no! Oh fuck! Not again!
Alright.
I'm not trapped in here with you!
Oh,
You're trapped in here with me!
Ow! Ah.
The only way to escape is by going into the labyrinth! You better hurry, there's only one way in and out of that room! Alright, as Igor and Wei Sheng get mentally tortured by a weird maze that is just below the Tyrant's Court, apparently. I guess we'll focus back on Aurora for a moment. Oh,
Where's the
Aurora.
Nearest biggest garden we got.
There's a park, and you could go to greenhouses if you want.
As fast as her old lady bones can move in this current state, she would start her walk. Looking for nice, pretty flowers. Any sign of her lady.
Yeah. Let's see if Flounce has recovered. She has! Wow, that's a lucky roll. Oh, excuse me. Oh, man. John, calm down.
Get it?
I'm burping. I'm burping like a motherfucker. Let's go play Zingu Knights.
Zingu.
Bazingu. Aurora, you go to a botanical garden. This nice looking, weird, city ordained place that nobody really likes to visit. At least no one with, like, sense, because a lot of flowers are just magically dangerous, and collecting them in a city is kind of just brain dead. And also, city-states don't have a lot of space, so wasting that space on, like, art is kind of like, What are we doing here? Can we just have our one Parthenon, please, or Mount Olympus? But you go to one, regardless. Wow, this music is not nearly as loud as I was hoping it'd be. You hear the cries of weird birds that have taken nest within this area. John yawns. Hang on. Nope, not that one. Okay. There we go. I hope this doesn't sound like absolute shit. Aurora, you go into this botanical garden, following the small scent of roses and other kind of spring flowers. You enter a drape where a footman, a butler, is standing outside waiting for you. The same one with wacky eyes that just point in two different directions. Double lazy eye, if you will. That slowly begin to spiral into focus to look at you as you approach. You've never heard one of these people talk before. They always look to be eternally screaming. But as you pass this man holding a tray with a single glass on it, he will warn you that the madam is extremely upset. Be careful.
Thank you. And I'll take the drink and walk in.
You take this red liquid in a very fine, ornate glass. Holding this crystal, you appear. Not even going through the magical hallway, which is supposed to disorient and give illusion. You're just there. In a rather plain-looking garden. The flowers are all new. There's a lot of dirt and manure. It's not like that weird gambling hall that she had with these crazy roses sort of just spiraling up mounds with curtains and drapes everywhere. You are more or less in a glass pane box right now, surrounded by new flowers that aren't even in bloom yet. You see Flounce in gardener garb. Not the fancy dresses, not the other bullshit. She's literally wearing like coveralls and has like a straw hat on. And she slowly turns to you with a trowel in hand like a dagger and just starts pointing it at you. What the fuck did you do?
I got the tyrant.
Yeah! When I felt my heart being ripped out of my chest, I kind of figured something might have gone awry.
I panicked. There was only so much that could have been done.
Could you have thought of being patient?
I had waited weeks. You seemed in a hurry.
I'm never in a hurry. You're the one in a hurry. Don't forget what our deal is based off, Aurora. You don't understand what this is, and she, like, points out to the garden. All of my shit just got ripped from me.
Meaning your plants?
Yeah, my plants. My magic. I was powerless for a moment. Do you know how scary that is? Being immortal and then being powerless? It's not the same as being mortal and being powerless, since that's the default state of things. She twists her trowel and just stabs it into a dirt, potted plant where nothing's growing in it.
I am sorry. The instructions were not entirely clear. I know I had to get close to him. I did not know that him was too close.
I wanted his fucking girlfriend. Not him. You don't make a man hurt by stabbing them. They don't care if they get stabbed. You hit the ones they like, the ones they love even. You make them feel pain and oh, suddenly everything's just so much better. Just look at Clowntown.
I have seen plenty of Clinton.
Oh, but you haven't seen him recently. He's sad now. He's depressed without you. He is actually considering selling secrets he would never do normally, because he's flippant in despair. That's the power of flowers, baby.
So you are restarting, no?
I have to now.
So, how can I fix this?
Do you have... Oh, you can't even comprehend the amount of magic that I'm going to need. I have been reset for 400 years of work. I'm out of all of my herbs, my many spices. I'm going to have to create more vassals like you to go out and seek new plants, which I used to have. Then I have to breed them and interbreed them until I get rid of all their genetic defects to make them the most perfect, capable plant ever. And then I have to give them encouraging words when they should just be doing their thing anyway. I took a risk with you, Aurora. I didn't expect it to backfire with so much passion you had.
Well, there was plenty of risk on both ends.
Was there?
I mean, I'm embedded with you. We have you can destroy me at any given fucking moment if you so desire, especially now that your power is back. So, if there is nothing that I can help with, I am fearful.
She narrows her eyes for a moment in thought, in contemplative thought. Getting mad does not provide her a solution, but getting mad is also fun. Let's see what happens.
All right.
She comes up to you. Her hands go along your jawline, your flabby skin now. That doesn't... It's not so much wrinkly as it is just sagging off your bones. She plays with it like you're a turkey, almost. Gobble gobble, she says, making the noise.
Please, not my gobble gobble. Leave it.
No, it's fine. I need something now. I hate. Oh, I loathe the way that we beings of magical power can accumulate more. I need an item that will allow me to jumpstart some plants. Maybe set off 100 years of more work to deal with. I need something powerful. Not connected to this tyrant figure who is now on to me. I'm surprised you are even alive, dearie.
Oh, he knows.
Yeah, he knows. He stole more than just my power. He stole my flowers. She looks really sad at that. Cultivation. You know, they're just like my children in a way, these plants. I'll think about it for a little while. We'll see what we can do. Try not to die.
Was this potion or a red flask? Or what did I grab? A crystal glass with red stuff in it. I'm assuming this will not kill me then, no?
It is poison, so probably.
Okay, thank you for warning me.
You're very welcome. I just wanted to virtue check you to see if you were completely delusional.
No.
She rubs your temples, pushes your skin back a little bit. She says, good. That means I don't need to make you into fertilizer. Not that you'd be worth anything nutritionally. It would just be to make a point. But I think we're beyond that in our relationship at this point.
Fortunate for me.
She kisses you on the forehead and silently dismisses you.
Thank you again, lady. And then Aurora leaves,
You leave.
putting the potion thing back on Jeeves's plate. And
He asks
calling
you,
him Jeeves.
while he can still talk, can you feed this to me?
Sure, darling. Bottoms up.
He opens his mouth open, and you just, like, drop it in. It begins to just, like, roll down his throat and down his, like, jaw. And then he just goes rigid and dies standing up.
That would have been a really shitty way to go. Oh well.
Yeah.
Good
You
luck,
leave.
Jeeves.
Jeeves is dead. Paralyzed for all eternity. But you can make it back to your room in the Tyrant's Court. And on the following day, known as the 18th, you will regain your powers back. Okay. Nathan wakes up this day. Lei Sheng and Igor, you make it out of a jail cell.
Good day to be alive.
Yes.
Feels good.
All
With,
right. Get out of there.
I get you all to come to the warehouse where we should start regularly meeting. There's a poker table there that we can sit around.
Oh, I'll be right there. I'm gonna go look for Sentry. Cool Ozark ran off of him.
Bastard.
That guy knows how to party, so probably having a good time.
Igor, I'm gonna hold this against you. Remember that.
Why?
I'm gonna remember.
What did I do?
I don't know what you did, but you did something.
I did it this time. I
Lei
swear.
Sheng, what did he do in the labyrinth that pissed you off?
He got me stuck in there. My dog got carried
Oh,
away.
okay. That's true.
That wasn't my fault. The fuck?
Yeah, why would he?
I didn't do
I
that.
definitely didn't do anything to Cool Ozark, so it had to be you.
No, I just got what was rightfully mine. All right.
See, there it is. And there it is.
I'm sorry. I got what was owed to me. All right.
What exactly was owed to you?
That's a secret.
When has
better-
anyone ever owed
I'm gonna
you
give you
things?
3 seconds to start running before I chase you down.
No, this is it. I pull out the mithril brick. Look, we got mithril.
Don't we have a pile of mithril somewhere in
Not
this
anymore.
warehouse?
No,
Not in the warehouse.
We
Elsewhere.
lost it. Yeah, it's gone.
Didn't you get some from Chad?
Yeah, that's still at.
That's Chad's spot.
Yeah.
He dumped it with the pile of mementos,
Oof.
which I hope you saved.
Uh-oh.
Yes.
I don't think they saved it, Nick.
Okay.
If you dumped it in the warehouse, then it's in the warehouse.
It's in the warehouse. Yeah, we got 100
Chad,
pounds in the
Quick,
warehouse.
Is
Chad,
it on the
character
warehouse sheet, guys?
It is in the warehouse sheet.
Did you just
Is it-
add it to the warehouse sheet?
No, we.
Are you
no.
sure?
Because he's
Yeah.
definitely not on Chad's sheet anymore.
Easy come, easy go.
Little high. Let's check out toll storage for you all.
Good.
I see bottles of rum. I don't know why. Oh, this was the Shore stuff. Why is this still on your character sheet?
Yeah, I don't know why that's still on our.
Fifth roll 100 at the top.
I feel like
Yeah.
someone just added that. Uh-oh. Hang on, let me check Chad's character sheet.
It's not on the character sheet for Chad. That all got removed.
Oh, shit. Guys, did it get stolen?
No, so it said
No.
Mithril 100 dash Chad storage. I just removed the Chad storage part.
I don't think that's true.
I swear on my life, John.
I don't believe you.
I would never lie to you.
He's actually been our accountant the whole time.
I actually have. Yeah, ironically, yeah.
Not joking.
Wow.
I know it's been on this sheet.
I'll let you go this time. But the next time any questions are had and we have to pause, I'm actively deleting it. How dare you
where's,
not care about the
Mr.
mithril?
Underground?
Yeah.
Mr. Underground in the chat.
Mr. Underground, help me. Tell me I'm right. I just lose my comb forever. I think I did. Rip.
Oh, rip.
I just put it in the crease of my table for no fucking reason. Yeah, it's gone. I cannot
So
feel it.
7
Forever.
home, homie.
Oh, you'll
Oh.
move and it'll show up again.
I don't know if that's true. Oh, there it is. Alright. Hang on, I'll just push this
Yay! That was a roller coaster of emotions there.
I found it.
Cool.
Okay. Oh, Mark. You are in the warehouse. You sit upon 100 bars of mithril, each weighing 1 pound.
I grab each one and
5.
knock it over Igor's head, making a gonging sound each time.
Igor busts out his snare drum and starts playing.
So, what are we going to do? Aurora, you look worse than I do.
Oh, you
You
are
doing
so
okay?
kind, darling.
I mean, I was up for multiple days.
Yeah, and I
What's your
almost died
excuse?
2 weeks ago. What's your point?
True. What are we doing to prepare for the winter?
Actively trying to wake up every morning and not be dead.
It's a good place to start.
Oh, Nate, I wasn't joking about learning the language. Like, if you want to go back to the temple, I want to, like, sit down and be for that. I'm so down for learning about the old world.
Yeah, learning about the world is like incredibly interesting. One of the things I need to learn over the break is how to fire a firearm. So I don't have to stand next to things when we're in combat. But learning more about the old world and how it conveys to our world today would give us places to raid potentially.
Mm-hmm. I feel
So,
like
that's
we've
a
ascended beyond
resource.
just raiding too. We're like the fucking we're like
Go on,
another
finish
Titan
that thought.
team.
Go ahead, I'll wait.
Yeah, I'll think of it later.
The good team.
Good one.
Yeah, that's a name, but no.
At this point, Sentry starts wobbling inside through a dog door that wasn't there the night before.
No.
He's wearing like a fake or a dog tuxedo jacket where it's like just his front paws and it's just really nice. He has a diamond necklace on, a top hat that's somehow fixed to his head, and he just pukes out green slime.
Does he have a tattoo on his back?
No, he doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Not that you can tell.
How's that?
There's too much
Can't wait
fur
to
to
shave
tell.
him to
You'd
find
have to
out.
shave him first.
Oh fuck.
Hey,
He
yeah,
then
Sentry.
he then like stumbles away from his puke and just collapses on his side.
Oh no, he was out partying. This is the worst scenario.
No.
Has Sentry normally thrown up goop?
Yeah, this happens when you this is what I'm telling you guys, you can't give him alcohol. You guys got to stop doing that. Like, it's just not good for him.
Well,
He is-
Ozark wouldn't cut him off probably, but he can have some alcohol.
No! Nate, why are you keep drinking when he's with my dog?
I mean, he's better than drinking with my dad. Like,
You could drink with me!
nah, that doesn't sound right.
What?
As I go to fist bump Sentry.
He offers his paw like you're about to shake it.
Yeah.
He whimpers.
Hey, you doing okay, buddy? You party with Ozark too, Hardy? I know
Hacks at
that
you.
feeling.
Do you have any tea in here? I'm gonna go make them.
Yeah, there's a
Give the
whole.
dog tea.
I point.
Yeah.
I point to the. I point to my upper loft area.
Oh,
You
okay.
have to bring it down on a ladder, but you know.
Yeah. You have any bowls? You got bowls here.
Yeah, I got a whole. It's a whole apartment
Alright.
up there.
I'm gonna make some tea in a pot and then pour in a bowl for Sentry.
Yeah.
While
Hey.
you guys discuss what you want to do for the winter.
Wait, Nathan, do you live here?
Yeah.
Oh, that's sad. I'm sorry, man.
I mean, where do you live?
The alleys now.
in my dorm room, the one in the Tyrant's Court. Yeah,
Do you have a shrine in your dorm room?
or used to.
Do you have a
can't
whole
even
apartment
use
in your
this
dorm room?
shrine without permission.
Yeah,
Every time I've asked, I've always gotten permission, so that doesn't seem to be relevant.
I mean, it's the fact that
It's not even guarded right now. You have the complete trust, Nathan, of Ozark and the Tyrant.
Yeah.
I mean, we can use it right now.
You could use it right now, unsupervised.
Sweet.
Where would you get the money for that? You
You
lost
look
all
at
your
the
money.
100 pounds of mithril.
Didn't we get a big pile of gold out of the ship? Question mark.
Nathan got reimbursed for the gold he spent.
Yeah.
So,
To
I
know,
don't
you
know.
would point towards the pictures and be like, dumb fuck, there's some in the pictures, I assume.
damn, you're just going hard on Grandma for no reason.
Damn.
She's having a bad couple days, and you're just like, dumb fuck?
Yeah,
Calm
okay,
down.
Sure.
Calm down, man.
Oh, Nate, I just remembered something.
Yes.
If we can use that, I want to go back to my memories and look at there's a statue of, like, someone who was with Sentry before in a language I couldn't, like, understand. I want to see if I can, like, replicate that.
Why don't we ask Sentry about this? You can talk to Sentry, right?
Kind of. He's not really in the best talking
Yeah,
moods
not-
as of right now.
Not
And
right
that's
now.
Yeah.
But
But this
it
seems
seems
more
cheaper.
fun.
I don't think that's what the shrine's supposed to be used for.
You should do it. Well, Shang, this is a good idea.
I think it's fun.
Come on, Nate. Loosen up a little.
I go to my communicator and say, hey, Ozark.
There's no response. It has a 5-mile
No
range.
Damn it.
I know Ozark's in sight.
Hey.
I know you got booze in one of these cabinets. You can have.
This is a bad idea. But
What?
hey, says the would-be murderer of other player characters.
What do you mean, would be? We're at 0, Chief.
I know,
I am.
it's so sad. About to crank up to 1. Yeah, no, I don't. So, what is the context of this shrine, and what would it get for us? Like, what would having this information do for you?
It might give me some insight on what's like going on. I'm trying to figure out more things about Sentry, and like how to do this whole dog thing correctly.
I mean,
And I
what
was
did
in a
you,
place for 2 years, but it wasn't 2 years, so I'm thinking I was somewhere else.
yeah.
And who knows if it's connected or not.
What did you ask the secret smith that would have sent you off on this journey?
Oh, just where is the dog? and I ended up on a mountain somewhere. You want tea? I'm almost done with this. There's a lot.
Like shouting down from the loft.
Yeah, I'm like,
How
yeah.
big is the kettle? Did you just fill like a pot, like a fucking
Yeah, but, like,
spaghetti pot up with hot water?
Yeah, just
Just
like a,
chunk
I
tea
feel like a
bags?
pot. I was like, you know.
Oh,
Yeah, I don't know what that information would get you. Cause can you get back to that statue? Can you get back to these things?
In my memories,
Does Ozark's library have things of this nature? Like we could go
I
search
can't
Ozark's
read.
library. I'm telling you what we can do before spending a couple thousand gold towards
I thought it
this.
was only 500.
Minimum 500.
There we go.
Well, as soon as you get it sanctioned and have an Ozark here, I'm happy to let you use the shrine.
You're here.
Yeah, I'm not
Ozark's not
Ozark.
around. He
Yeah.
trusts you. You
Dude, it's
trust
like-
me.
Where's the non
You
like
lost me on that
Nathan
last part.
gold stored?
I think Nathan's the only one with gold.
No, we have 810 GP somewhere in this storage.
I think
That's
it
like
is.
communal.
Well, I mean, it's
Isn't
your
that
warehouse,
intense?
guys. You tell me.
It's on my character sheet as a bunch of the gold.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like the community gold we had left over from all of the other shenanigans. Where's that in the storage?
It's on my sheet.
Oh,
Because Nathan
okay.
thinks it's his gold now. Because he went
Okay.
gambling and won.
All right, Nathan, put 800 gold on your sheet, apparently.
No, the 800 is the communal that's left over out of the like 5 grand that we took to,
True.
and also subsequently lost a bunch of gambling.
I'll take it off to a storage then.
No, the 800 should be there in post storage.
Oh.
The rest of it's on my sheet. Like anything in the paintings is on my sheet.
Yeah, no, I'm saying like where's the stuff that's not in the paintings in the storage? Like is it just in the corner somewhere or?
Oh, it's probably like in a safe that's like nearby.
Behind one of the jewel-encrusted paintings is a safe to throw off the people. You know, there has to be a safe somewhere. You can't have them just looking at these paintings all the time.
Yeah, you can see it that because it's a painting that's actually really nice and it has you can see the slides of the so it slides to the side and you just it's just super obvious. Safe right here. The code is 1234, so you know that's the storage, total storage here.
The shrine
Oh, shit.
also accepts mithril, so
Yeah.
I throw my brick of mithril at
But,
Wei Shun. Go, go, go!
So let's go.
I'm standing between like you and the shrine.
I'm gonna pick you up and put you on the side and go to the shrine.
No.
all right, PvP. Nathaniel, are you gonna try to get him into like a chokehold, or like what's the deal here?
I also tackle Nathaniel.
No,
All right.
I'm gonna tackle him. I'm just gently
I'm
lifting.
gonna go to trip him as he goes to like.
I'm helping
All right, so Nathaniel jumps onto Leishtak's back to trip him down. Igor tackles him, who is on Leishtung, tackling Leishtung in the process. And as it becomes a scramble, Aurora, what do you do?
Wait exactly 1 round and see what happens.
All right, let's see some checks. Leishtung, give me an athletics/acrobatics, not to be tripped, versus Nathaniel. Oh, fuck. That's unfortunate. So, Igor jumps forward
I missed.
and starts to slide because he's much heavier than he thought he was, or felt like. Nathaniel, you try to get onto Leishtung's back to do the sick twist, like this judo twist, and then Leishtung just like breaks free of it, runs towards the shrine. Leishtung, you need a material component connected to the event, as well as money.
All right, I put the mithril in the thing, and I put my head on the table.
Oh my!
This will kill you.
Oh wait, it will kill me.
It will legitimately
Don't do
kill
that.
you.
Please don't do that.
Okay.
It'll turn your head into magical mush and kill you.
Oh fuck. Okay. I'm gonna like rip out. No wait, my hair would have been gone by then.
I get around now.
Oh fuck.
True.
His head.
He uses his action or a free action to put the mithril in. He tries to do his action to do something else. Nathaniel, the mithril's gone. It immediately gets evaporated, taken in. What? How much did you put in?
I put 500 worth.
That's
Wait,
not.
one
No,
bar.
that's not how
How
it
many
is.
bars?
I threw him my 10-pound brick.
Your 10-pound
so the-
brick. Okay, holy
Yeah,
shit.
Pound brick is in there.
That's a lot of money. Hang on, I actually need to do the math on this.
Hope you like the answer to your question.
I got it
Uh,
for free from Ozark, so it's fine, guys. Everything's
fuck.
Oh,
So,
fuck.
10 divided by 50?
1 pound, 20 pounds of mithril ingot is 1,200 GP.
So 600.
That sounds about right. It's 5 times as expensive as gold. So, no, it's more like 5,000 GP. Yeah, platinum is 10 for
Oh,
1,
BMG.
mithril is 5 per 1.
Yeah,
Oh,
So-
BMG
cool. Ozark just gave
157.
me this shit?
Yeah.
What the fuck?
On now.
So 10, if a gold bar is worth 50 coins to the pound, that's 500 gold or
It's
5,000?
5,000 gold.
Times
for
5. So 25,000 gold's worth of mithril is just immediately thrown into this thing. I think this is more use of the mithril than you guys have ever given your mithril that you sat on for like 20 episodes. Unironically. You throw the bar in, you immediately... Nathaniel, what do? The money's gone. You have to put something in the shrine. It has to do it. Or they're just gonna get something dumb.
Does Igor get an action?
Nathaniel beat you.
Oh.
Yeah, I walk over and push you out of the way. And
If
then
you can.
I mean, I try to push him out of the way.
That would be your action, Nathaniel. You have to cast the spell before he wastes it. This is confirmed. Like, guys, I re-rolled the d20 per 500 increment here. This is insane. They're almost guaranteed a perfect vision.
I say, like, Sean, throw it down then, but like whatever bad comes of this is on you, and I back up from the shrine.
All right.
I
So
back up.
it's
It's
Igor's
too
turn
much.
first.
It's too
It's
much.
Igor's turn first. Igor, what do?
Oh, man.
Igor, are you gonna steal the spell?
they're not.
Aurora, you said you were waiting a turn too. I don't know.
Yeah, Aurora has
So
a held
what,
action.
what actually has happened at this point?
So,
The
to
money's
summarize,
gone.
the money's gone. Nathaniel pushed or tried to push Lace Jung, who holds himself on the shrine so Nathaniel can't shove him. Then he backs up and starts saying, whatever happens, it's on you. Igor is running forward and is about to do something.
As he's running forward, he takes out his snare drum.
Okay.
He soy dives.
You're gonna... Are you gonna soy dive for... Okay. Igor, you soy dive for the shrine. What are you gonna try to steal the spell using your snare drum as a material component?
Yes.
Do I have a reaction? No.
No. No reactions. Igor, what are you trying to get the spell to do with your snare drum?
Igor doesn't know. He freaked out and he's like, I can't waste a spell. People are taking too long to act. I've got to do something.
It's
It's
been
all
6
me.
seconds.
It's me or nothing. Nerf or nothing,
You asked
kid.
the shrine.
Is
Okay.
there a question involved?
You have
Yeah,
to
you have to
ask
ask
a
the
question involving the item.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh god. 25,000 gold just down the drain.
Okay, so this is there's a split second moment where we need to put something on the shrine, and there's fiddle farting going on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Igor's trying to fit the shrine, Wei Stung's trying to get his arm in the way. Nathaniel's just watching, crossed-armed.
as far away as possible.
You cast Misty Step, teleporting next to it.
I put the thorn.
Oh, that shit's gone, Chief. It got used.
Oh,
I'm sorry.
never mind.
It was a consumable magical thing.
I did not Misty Step then. I had a really good play, but the thorn's gone.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
You could have the hat back. For sure. I don't know if you want the hat, but yeah.
Maybe.
All this happening, Igor's looking at Lady Chung, saying, "We gotta do something. We gotta put something on it soon. It
Take
might
off
as
a
well
piece
be
of my
this."
I'm gonna take off a piece of my horn and put it in there.
You're gonna rip off your horn?
Not the whole thing. I'm just gonna like break it.
You're gonna break the... That hurts, man.
It's
Give me
gonna
a
hurt,
strength.
but, like,
Give
it
me a
was there.
strength and
My-
con check. If you pass both... Well, just give me a con check then. Because it's just to weather the pain.
Constitution, that's not a saving throw, not a check.
So Igor's trying to get his fucking snare drum into the shrine. Like Stung has it in one hand. Busts his horn with his other. You will surpass your pain tolerance. You'll break the tip off.
Alright. And
Once
I throw it
Igor's-
in. Show
once Igor
me.
sees he has it, he backs off.
Okay. Wait, Stung, what is your question relating to this item slash thing you have put
Can
into
you
this
show me the
shrine?
time where they went to the village the dog was with them?
What?
Oh no, we should have put the snare drum on.
Can you repeat that for me?
Can you show me the memory of when this horn was at the village with the dog for the first time?
Where's my d20s? This
Yeah,
isn't...
We're all die. We're all gonna die. Oh,
Shit, high is good, John.
we should have put the snare drum on, man.
Hey, Sean, give me an insight check. Or a religion check. It's up to you.
Oh, religion. Okay. Insight and religion are both -1, so...
Well.
Oh, fuck.
That's a good sigh, right?
Fuck.
I'm having a great time, John. It's awesome.
Are you?
Nervously looks at the 50-something minutes left before one of us is inevitably going to lose a character. John reassures us all.
God, how do I interpret these two dice rolls?
Do you have to do some sort of smash up in your brain with like pickles and marshmallows right now?
Well, she wants to give you what you want, but you're too dumb to know what you want. So, when you just come out and be like, hey, show me that one thing with that one village that one time, and that mountain, the thing powering the spell is like, what?
What?
And I think it's going to send you back in time to your very beginning. Lei Stung, you are held as a baby. You blink, realizing that you are trapped in your baby's body, looking at your dad's sick-ass horns. He's going through his, like, heavy metal phase when he was the volcano. You know, the metal volcano, as it were. And he is looking at your mother, who is in the hospital bed, looking really not great. No, we're playing this music. Go away, music. And he is jumping you up and down. You're a big fat baby in his arms, wrapped in a weird red blanket, matching your skin. You can't communicate, you can't talk, you are a pure observer in this moment. But your dad is like, look at him! He's got your horns! And as he brings you to your mother, who weakly and just kind of like pats your head with a hand.
Hmm.
Where is your mom now, Leishtung?
She should be like at home.
Yeah.
Yeah, since like she doesn't like work as much, she's usually just home, like in her own
Yeah.
studies or like reading or like whatever it is she does. I
Yeah.
don't really get to interact with her that much.
It's true, you don't. But giving birth to a child that comes out with horns must be a piece of shit. Like, experience
Oh, yeah.
in general. And she just looks at your father and just weakly gives out, okay. And then we flash forward to when you were a child. What were you doing when you were 5 years old, Leishtang? We're going through, we're flashing forward.
5 years old?
Yeah.
I'm probably running around in the streets with my father. I'd imagine that he'd take me out and we'd like pretend to do sports.
Yeah.
You know, the way you do with your kid.
You're in
you
the
want
Tulst parking lot. Just a random parking lot somewhere. Probably coming back from one of the more child-friendly places. Not the Pleasure Rat. Maybe the Pleasure Rat. You know, it's basically Chuck E. Cheese in this world. And you're like, oh my god. You're now watching your childlike self being dragged around by your father. Who's like, ah, blah, 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 blah. Talking in the Sims language. Incomprehensible. You're like, wow, okay, he's huge. He's like massive compared to like... Well, no, he actually looks rather small compared to you now. He didn't have like absurd superhuman strength. He's actually kind of like a lither build. Maybe your memory of when you were a child was just the comparativeness of like, okay, he's an adult and much stronger than me, so he just looks stronger. But now that you're an adult yourself, you're like, wow, my dad did not lift.
Not as much as I thought.
Yeah. Then we jump forward. When did your dad go missing?
Around the age of like 12 to 14.
Yeah. We jump forward some years ahead when you are a brat supposed to go to high school or some sort of like trade school. And your dad was saying goodbye to your family, your close friends even, saying that, oh, I'm going to Mokapuni soon. Or not Mokapuni, what's it called? The Isle of Flavor. We're going to go on that volcano. Oh, it's going to be a show match for the century.
Yeah, awesome.
You say this in your mind as you watch yourself be somewhat sad that you're not allowed to go because the Isles of Flavor, only the rich kids get to go over there. And your dad is... He's a professional guy, but he's at like the lowest form of professional ranked competition. And we jump again. It's been years since your father passed away. Leishtong, how old are you now?
Now I'm 32.
You're an adult male.
Yeah.
So we jumped to when you were in your late teens, early 20s, where we get to see... Do what?
Oh, this will be my delinquent phase, where I try to start a gang of like other kids in the streets that I just beat up.
Yeah. You're like, this is how you make friends, and you attack everyone you know.
Yeah. Now you
it's
guys
the
are gonna
most-
follow me, and we're gonna become the world's greatest fighters. You understand?
No! You are met like the tyrant you are, and many people beat you down. One guy gets his, like, hunter friend to show up, a 14-year-old who's level 10, and he will just shit on you relentlessly. This will be kind of like the... Maybe not incentive to become a hunter yourself, but, that was some bullshit. What do you mean this fucking 10-year-old can beat me up, a 20-year-old? What?
You're so strong.
Yeah. And he's just like, I got the magic, bro. And just fucking uppercuts you. It's awful. It's horrible.
Magic's some bullshit.
True. We jump forward again. It's that time. The horrible memory of when Tolst was almost destroyed. It's chaos in the streets. Councilman Brilliant is trying to set up some sort of last stand in the center of town, but many people are just trapped in their homes as spirit beasts cave in doors, spout fire through apartment buildings, chase people down, claw them in the back, rip out their throat. It is horrifying, not knowing when your time is up, when the spirit beast detects your fear, breaks in through the window, and sets you ablaze. You're not even level 2 at this point. You're fighting things that have resistances, and multiple hit dice, and breath weapons, and you're like, okay, well, I'm going to fucking die. In that moment, what do you think as you just contemplate the end of you and your family, as you hide in your house?
If only my dad was here. If only I was strong enough to be like him, I would have been able to stop these things.
Yeah. It's an awful, wretched feeling as a spirit beast breaks in your door, is beginning to spout flame to consume your souls. When it just suddenly stops, turns around, looks around, and then just departicleizes into a glass core, which hits the ground and just shatters. And you step out of the house, look around, and all of the beasts in your neighborhood have similarly just dematerialized and shattered. It is a miracle. And as you look up to the sky, seeing an armored tyrant, much younger, just fucking being pulled in one direction, seeming, by an invisible hand. Well, we've spoken about this before, Lei Stung, but just being saved randomly, what's that feel like?
I gotta be more like that guy.
We replace the dad with someone else. And then finally, we jump through all of your companions of the task force, their deaths, your recruitment, your training. It's a wild ride. Until finally, we end up at the Secret Smith, who stares at you and asks you, Lei Stung, why'd you come back? This weird tiefling male of red skin and crooked horn.
I'm back. What? Huh?
Well, make up your mind! Hurry up! I have many things to forge. Secrets to find. Prices to gouge.
Wait, Secret Smith, you can hear me?
Yes, dumb fuck, you just walked in my door!
What the fuck?
Hurry up! I have customers waiting outside.
How do you become strong enough to protect everybody?
Would you like me to figure that price out?
Yeah.
Let me go into the back and see what it will cost you. You blink. He has gone back and arrived at the same time. You miss out on all the shenanigans, the screaming, the blah blah blah, the showsmanship. You see what this thing truly is. This monstrous form, glimmering eyes, bright yellow, amber, a mixture of just golds. He looks at you, and he says a price. Do you accept the price? Without knowing it. You, Lei Shang, and also CK the player.
Oh. I accept the price.
You accept the price. Oh! My eyes! Are we in a cliffhanger here? No.
Oh. Oh god.
I'm so sorry. I need to be right back. My eyes. I'm crying, guys. There's an eyelash in my eyes. I'll be right back. Oh, shit.
Take
Are
a
you
quick
supposed to
break.
die?
So sorry about that, everybody. There was a thing in my eye. CK!
We had to wait. No, you didn't tell me. You said we had to wait till the mics were hot. Did you get the eyelash?
No.
Ugh,
Damn.
It'll come
Pull it out,
back.
John.
what a fucking cliffhanger. Go on.
Wei Shang, you asked the question, how do I get strong enough to protect everyone? I don't even need to say the price. You don't need to consider. You want this information, this secret, more so than anything. You feel different as the secret smith stares at you, his workshop failing and fading away into a multitude of lights. His eyes remain golden, and gold is the only light/color that does not appear in this infinite, almost tube-like spectrum. You look left, you glance right, you check your up, you look down. Everything's just a swirling mesh of colors. The tiefling's body is gone. It's just the eyes now. It is just the eyes that stare into you, asking you one last time, are you sure you want to know?
Yeah.
It will cost you everything, Lei Shang. And you are yoinked forward. It is a horrible sensation as you are just pulled, ripped, body, arm, flesh, bone, blood, out of your own body. You experience life in a different way as you are shunted through time to all of the people whose goals were involved around similar subjects. You see many a person. Many, that is not the right music, excuse me. There we go. You see many a person. Men, women, monsters, weird tiny creatures. You have no idea. You don't even know what the fuck this thing is you're looking at. It's just this weird pygmy motherfucker holding a little toothpick. You look at soulless eyes striving forward towards infinite goals, ideals, ambitions that cannot be accomplished. You look at the nightmares they bring upon the world in their pursuit of ultimate benevolence, of justice, of preserving beauty and of life. You see Hephaestus. You know it intrinsically. I think you've seen an image of him before. This bald, paled man, just with this death mask of fury as he stares down a being of both fury and kindness. You see a massive two-handed sword, at least 4 times the size of a normal one, single-edged with a handhold in the center. Lights stream off his back, the souls of most of the world. Each one of these people doing the exact same thing, trying to protect those they care about. It's an awful sensation. You feel as you travel across time, you see shards of lives you will never interact with, of every ideal, almost destined to end in failure. You look at heroes, you look at legends of ancient myth, you see scenes straight up ripped out of the hit show Castle Power, even. Names flash through your mind, souls through your own, until it finally lands on your boy, the man who would become king, the godchild himself, Tyrant, holding his unconscious bodyguard in his arms, staring up at a figure made of black shadows, an echo of time and space, whose voice chills you to your core. You hear condensation, or condescending speak. This entity speaks poorly of the tyrant's beliefs. He makes light of how far he's willing to go. He elucidates a crying teenager hours after he saved all of Tolst, looking up at the shadow, the echo of a god. You know this creature to be Ishvatar himself. You feel it in your bone. This is true. And he asks the tyrant, "Why keep resisting? Let me take control." And the tyrant lowers his unconscious, or likely dead bodyguard onto the ground, brass/bronze longsword in hand, and stabs the god in the chest. It does not defend itself. It does not make a complaint. It just begins to fade away. The tyrant's eyes are dead, lifeless, having pursued an ideal to its natural conclusion. And Leishtang, you understand that... Oh my god. Want to become famous. Fuck off.
Come on.
Give me 1 second. I have to ban this motherfucker.
Get him.
See ya. Every person, no matter how powerful they are, invested with godliness, invested with arcane might, a champion of death itself, no one can protect everything, let alone one person. Death comes for everyone. And with this revelation, the scenes stop. The lights fade away, this weird tube, and you are shunted outside of the world. You try to look back to confirm, what is the shape of this planet? Like Shang, you say to yourself. But your vision is pulled forward, beyond the abyss, beyond the stars, far away. There is a spiral, an endless ball of nothingness that you are barreling towards that will consume you. And you shoot past it. Not through it, but beyond it. And you feel it detect you, Leishtang. And you keep going. You are lost away from the world in the void beyond oblivion. No magic can reach you here. Just eternity. Until at last, there's a blip, a flash. And you are standing in a strange field of flowers. Whites, purples, blacks, browns, earthly, divine. You look at a thing of golden light, non-humanoid clearly, but of a oblong shape. Leishtang, you don't know what the fuck you're staring at.
Yeah.
You reach
I
out
just
for
reach
it.
out my arm. Yeah.
You reach out and feel warmth. A heat hotter than any star of any fire. And you hear something inside your mind scream out to you that in the end, it does not matter if you protect anyone. What matters is what comes from the actions you make and how you feel after you help someone. To strive for perfection is an impossible challenge, but to attempt it is everything. And as this message comes across into your mind and soul, you are pulled backwards. The entirety of what we just described is reversed. You see everything as it is, but also as it could be. You see not lifelessness and sadness in the tyrant's eyes. You see hope and conviction of him deciding to reject fate and to strive forward anyway. You see Hephaestus and who must be Walden, you assume. Each with their devotions, with their beliefs, striking against one another to see which one is more powerful. You look at all of the tragedies, all of the things that end by destiny in failure. But the efforts they made created a rippling effect through time, which leads you to you, staring at a stone shrine that begins to crack. You breathe in air. You feel the dog's presence. The hound, Sentry himself, barking at you as you shatter the right half of a book and fall to the floor, catching your breath, surrounded by your team. Igor has his snare drum, Nathaniel's crossed arm, probably about to mock you, and Aurora is old.
Oh, that barking that you thought was your dog? That was me yelling at you. You fucked up my shrine? God damn it!
What did you do?
Better have been worth it.
Strong.
I just stand up in silence with my jaw dropped. I try to get a steady footing, and I wobble down to one knee.
Is it worth it?
Sentry seems to have sobered up
I don't
and has
know,
come to
Nathaniel.
you.
But trying sure does seem like it's worth it, if I've learned anything. I'm gonna pass out. I'm just gonna conk.
Yeah.
Drop my head to the. I'm just gonna release.
You piss
And
and
let it
shit
off.
yourself, I understand.
Yeah, I'm gonna piss and shit myself and cry into unconsciousness.
Nathaniel, you watch Leishtong have a breakdown.
I'll be in my room. I just climb the ladder.
You climb up to the loft. Igor, you have your snare drum. Aurora, you're old. What do you two do?
So, do we just leave him here?
I'll take care of him. Igor will put his snare away. Start carrying Leishung back to the tower. Towards his room.
Piss and shit will cover your entire armor, but it's fine. You'll hose Leishtong down. When you get to the seat of authority, you will be decontaminated. Aurora?
She'll go looking for plants.
You go looking for plants again.
Igor will tell everyone that it's his piss and shit. That way.
Oh,
Oh.
Yeah. He doesn't
They
want
know
to
you're
be
lying, but
first.
no one wants to even say anything.
Igor's just like, it happened again. It was me, guys.
you know, diaper
worry.
malfunctions.
It happened again.
Happens to everybody.
I know we're a little bit early, but I think this is a good cutoff point. When we see you guys in 2 weeks, on the 1st, I want to say, the 2nd, I hope you guys have great ideas of what you want to do for winter, because we're more or less going to dedicate that entire episode to 3-ish months, 4-ish of downtime. I haven't decided yet exactly when we're kicking the invasion of the Isles of Flavor off, but that's where you guys are going. Things have been set in motion that will undoubtedly bring chaos and death and all sorts of good things that you all want. anything you guys want to say before we head on out?
Is this
Thanks for
officially
the great
1 year?
game.
I'm sorry?
Is this officially 1 year playing? Or is it longer? Or
This is our 52nd session.
Happy 1-year anniversary!
Yeah!
Let's
We
go!
did it!
To
ended off
CK
by
and
saying
Devin,
goodbye.
Yeah!
for you, this has been our 1 year of play. In 6 sessions or so is, Nick's here, and then way down the line will be Eric's, but we appreciate him being here regardless.
Also, Igor's 52nd session.
52nd session.
God
Igor
damn.
lasted a whole
Igor-
year.
Plot armor.
Holy shit. I don't know how, but...
Is
The
Igor...
plot armor.
Igor and Antoine, I believe, are the only people who have survived since the start now.
Runt.
Damn.
Runt,
I gotta
yeah,
kill-
Runt.
Oh. I gotta
Just
kill
gotta
Anchar
kill
one.
him.
Sever.
I gotta kill Anchar one, I guess.
Sever,
still
yeah. Sever's still alive, but he has plot
shit,
armor.
that's another-
No, he died. He fucking died. Fuck that guy.
Same character, right?
Same character.
That's
Anyway,
it, right? Because KJC, no, he lost a bunch anyway.
Miros, yeah.
Um,
It's been a wild ride.
Yeah.
A lot of things have happened. We
Right.
started out 6 strong from our original group, and it's just CK and Devin. Brandon is scheduled to rejoin us as well. He has moved to Chicago and has said, hey, just bring me in when you guys do your break. It'll make more sense. So we're going to do that. We're going to hope he actually fucking, you know how Brandon is, but
Yeah.
still. I don't know if we're going to do like a 1-year special during the break because I have to fucking move. But if you guys have like, things you want to talk about, we still have, 18 minutes or so. If you have any
Favorite
questions
moment
about,
So far?
yeah,
are you asking all of us?
sure, fuck it. You're all part of a team.
Favorite moment? It's gotta be. It's still us getting the vote for the first time. Igor rolling a fucking 20 on the intimidation.
Something crazy.
I killed the captain. Miros got murked. We got a big pile of shit.
I
That was a
think
fun
as like
time.
a whole sequence, it was probably like the best parts.
That was
Yeah.
like
Like-
2.5 hours of just that one encounter that spilled
It was so
into.
good.
Yeah, and that
Yeah.
leading into the Miros reveal, how tragic and like cinematic that was. I think all that together is just like perfecto.
Yeah.
The Secret Smith.
Secret
also
Smith.
Nick
Digger Smith is so good. I love
Oh,
that
yeah.
episode.
Yeah. Turns out John lets us have unlimited power, but also bringing in the snitch to snitch. He snitches, and then no stitches, so no regrets. It's fine.
No regrets.
No regrets.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Not regretted a single thing.
That's good. At the end, that's what I hope everyone says.
Oh yeah,
And also
Temur
Temur.
landing the second ship. That was
the
fucking
second.
cool.
That was awesome.
That was
I love
rough.
that.
I wish Eric was there for that. We had like 8 points of failure, and we hit like all
I
of them,
watched
but,
it, yeah.
but you barely passed.
Or the episode
Just,
what?
just another
Kurt.
Igor plot armor
Just
moment.
not- yeah, it literally.
It
just
all
totally
came down to
all
Igor.
Oh my
circle.
god.
Your
The
would-be
episode where
pilot
the
passed
lowest-
out.
The lowest roll was a 13, where Devin punched the vending machine in the Curse Breaker episode, where KJC rolled the nat 20 and didn't get obliterated by Joy,
Yeah.
and all of our curses got removed. We rolled like literal gods that.
I want you guys to
13
think
is the
about
lowest.
that for a moment. You went to Joy to get rid of Iamon's curse.
Yeah, wait a minute.
Wait.
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 Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Hmm.
And it worked.
It worked in one way.
Troy's like, let's go for a joyride.
It's
You've
sad
gone
that
on twice in a row.
there have been a lot of plot threads slash paths we could have gone down in our adventure together.
Name every single one we missed, John. All of them.
I can't do that. I need time to, like, sort it through. My neurons don't fire like that anymore.
Then we can
But-
just ask about what would have happened if we went and found Club Branch and went for the Circlet of Intellect for Igor instead of
Oh, yeah.
accidentally rolling it in the
You would
shop,
have met-
because that was
You would have
fucking
met
crazy.
King Maelstrom, no, Prince Maelstrom and his goons, who were on a similar hunt to get the circlet as well, which he now wears.
I'm
Base.
sure that
Base.
Yeah. Club Branch, unfortunately, is dead, but was not killed by the prince. He was eaten by rats and or Greg, which would have also run into more rat shenanigans. I gave you guys the out to escape vermin, and you guys took it immediately. Just never engaged with it again. So, it's fine.
But I'm curious, when we got Imamon's curse, instead of going with the skeleton dude, if we actually brought him back like Imamon wanted, what would have happened then?
Were they in a fight?
Grimir.
Yeah. Grimir. Imam wanted us originally to bring him back.
Mm-hmm.
I forgot all about that.
Grimir is special and kind of still in play, so I don't want to spoil anything on his end.
That's fair.
Eamon is also potential Sure stuff as we move forward. Because
Sure.
I called it Sure.
It's been confirmed
It's
for a
It only took you 40 weeks to have me
Whittle him down.
be
High
disinterested enough.
fives. We did it. We did it.
I'm
gonna blow up your fucking colony now. Fuck you guys.
Blow itself up.
let's
We never
go.
talked to the natives. They're just gonna burn it down.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
always
there's
gonna
gonna be a
burn
big
down.
fight with the natives because we didn't colonize them hard enough.
True.
Ah.
God damn. Hey. See ya.
She's gonna dab me up because we got it.
Mahalo.
Nice. Is she watching right now? What?
Nah.
She's like,
Anything I do.
Poggers, you're alive.
Yeah, we won't say anything more about Eamon specifically, because she may still be around.
That's
She's definitely around in 2 parts. Now we know for sure.
yeah.
Yeah. Joy is kind of a dead end, because there's no way... Like, she may show up as, like, an emergency, like, hey, someone needs a +2 spell, or, like, arcane focus. And that's, like, insanely powerful. Just on its own.
There's a red
So.
button now.
Yeah, it also has, like, infinite charges of slow, which is broken as fuck, too. Which is why we took it away.
That's why you don't have nice things.
Yeah, we don't give that to every encounter, because that destroys every encounter. Fun fact.
No way.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Bob,
I don't
How about
know.
you, John? What's been your favorite Monday night?
Oh, it's still the fucking boat, man. I'm still chasing that high. Anytime you guys get on an airship, it's like, what the fuck are these dice? When I give a situation where it's like, do this or fail horribly, you have never, none of you have ever disappointed me. It's like spiting me. It is the most beautiful role-playing and dice lining up with a story ever. Of just like, these guys, when the chips are down, do not fail.
And with these guys, the chips are down a lot.
We fuck them a lot.
Down in the ground,
we,
bro.
we put down those chips a lot.
Yeah, we'd be taking holes
I'm
with those
hungry.
chips.
Give me the chips.
It
Yeah.
is very lightning in a bottle-esque, and I don't know if it's like... I just don't know what it is. It's just insane.
Almost like a metaphorical
isn't it
dragon we're all
that,
chasing.
The narratives like kind of like foreshadow what's happening later. Like it kind of does. Like some things have been coming full circle for real.
Mhm.
It's
Were we the
like,
dragon
what
the whole
fuck?
time?
It's funny how intuitive storytelling works in that way. A lot of people I have found in, like, just writing in general, just don't make outlines. Like, I don't write outlines. I know where I want something to go, and then, like, the story surprises me just as much as it does you guys. And what we've created means at least something to us.
Hell yeah. This is
Hell
awesome.
yeah.
Yeah, running
This is my first
D&D.
time playing D&D, and I got to play with you guys. You guys are fucking awesome.
Hell yeah.
You're gonna go
You
play
too,
other
man.
D&D and be like, ugh, God, kill me. People won't take their turn. Take your turn.
The only real I'm really bad at accepting compliments, but one guy told me, John, I can't watch any other D&D shows because of you. Because I just
Aw.
imagine what you would do in that, like, GM's position. And it'd be like, that's not what would have fucking happened, man. That's boring.
Oh, the other
That's
thing we should
boring.
share with the chat is how'd everyone meet John? I met John on Greg's stream over at Land in the Miss, and then I was like, how do I get more John? He's like, you know what? Do you have Mondays free? Let me tell you about Mondays.
Oh,
Here I am.
Koibu, Deadly Dungeon. He was
Deadly
that
Dungeon.
asshole who memed too hard and flew way too close to the sun, and I wanted to see it happen again.
it
I
was
remember
beautiful.
That was a good episode.
That was
I
a great
think-
episode. It was done in 20 minutes.
I died so quick.
I did the
Oh,
boyfriend
yeah!
application.
I didn't even get my what the aura, the cleric aura or whatever.
We
it's
got
called.
fucking demolished. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Nuked from fucking space.
It did not
That
go
was
well.
beautiful. And then we came back with a vengeance.
Yes, I played an armor artificer. I was just like, all right, fuck this.
Lore Bard with Spirit Guardians and Millman just going forward. Fuck it.
That was a good party.
Hell yeah.
That was a good party to watch.
CK, how did you just see the roll 20 ad?
Yeah, it was just on Koibu's Discord, and I'm like, I wonder if anyone's running a game. There's a tab for it, and I was like, this one looks pretty cool. Because
Oh,
I started
shit.
reading it like, this is fire. Then I sent in my boyfriend application, and you're like,
Oh, yeah. I gave you that sick callback, and I'm like, here we go. I
that
found
resume
him.
wasn't bad. Not a bad resume maker.
You want me to go back
That's
and
right.
look at it?
No, let's not look at it.
No, we're going
Pull that
now.
up on
Oh,
stream.
man.
Hang on,
I'm- Look at that.
Hold up.
Hang on. Let's see if I can find
It's
it.
so cringe.
Do it.
I hate it.
Do it.
Looking for
You
players.
started as
Manage
the
listing.
Lord, remember?
Oh, I still have it!
Fuck!
Oh
How
no.
many folders, John? How many folders?
Oh, no folders. This is roll 20. Stefan,
Roll 20
J.
keeps it
Oh, I'm
forever.
looking at Shen's!
Oh,
KJC!
Oh.
Wode! Fuck you, Wode. Nathan,
You guys,
Dusty,
I'm going home.
Leah, Casey, Thomas, Devin K.
Yeah.
Where was yours on roll 20 or was it on Coib's as well?
I found you through Koibu, yeah. Because I just finished the previous game with my brother and
Oh, fuck. You had massive red flag. Your favorite literature character, Devin, was probably Percy Jackson. I was like,
Percy
this,
Jackson's a good book, alright?
this fucking guy,
stand about
he
it.
hasn't read fucking shit.
I have.
You picked lasagna easy. Go fuck yourself.
Yeah. Lasagna's so much better, John. I'm sorry. It is.
When I wrote this application, I was like, Dungeon Masters, do you understand that I am not you, nor will I ever be you? What was going through your mind when you typed, of course?
I was like I don't know how to answer this. Like, if I just say, like, should I just say yes or like, I don't know.
True. Finally,
Sound
would you
enthusiastic.
please kindly post your theorized character? I feel like some sort of cleric would be super cool, but I'm not sure how it would work in your setting, so I would need more info. Also, I have an idea for a fighter archer that spent most of his life in the woods. Man, how far we have strode away
You would have been Momo. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm gonna be Momo.
Oh, right
God
below. It's CK. Right
Oh,
below
yeah.
you, Devin.
Oh my
damn.
god.
Oh, nice.
That's cosmically weird.
We're
also.
dropping all kinds of lore here.
It's like
Oh
I
my
posted it and you
goodness.
both were like, soy dive for the fucking looking. Back in high school, I DM'd a one-shot with some of my friends, so I'd say I'm about mountain level in terms of attack potency. When I asked you to reveal your power level.
Base.
What
It's
is...
actually
That's
accurate
good.
though. Wait,
That's
hold
good.
on, no. Because
fuck
I
is
scale
mountain
above- I scale
level?
above- mountain level is like how many pounds of TNT are you equivalent to in terms of like destructive capacity? And I'm
Jesus
saying
Christ.
like I could punch a mountain and
Damn.
destroy it, like eviscerate it.
You are
Oh, you were
cringe
the
in real
actor
life.
who plays the mountain.
Oh, wait, John. Do you remember our interview sessions?
Vaguely, yeah.
What were you thinking when you like gave me this entire like lead to go on, and I completely ignored it and just like went through the fucking city?
You went to like some
Do you
random
remember
person,
that?
like blue jeans,
Yeah,
someone another.
I was
Billy
like,
Blue
"Do you know
Jeans?"
Xenoth?" I was like, "Have you heard the great word of Xenoth?"
You know, I sensed the chaos within you, but I also saw, like, the rough nugget of, like, clearly he's not an idiot in real life, right? Like, there is intelligence
no.
behind what he's doing. And it was
John's never
really
caught on.
fucking funny, so I was like,
Streamer
alright,
doesn't know.
bring in
Streamer doesn't
Devin.
know.
Doesn't know.
And then I realized just how big of a mistake I made. I should have gone with the first interviewee who was just like, John, I attack everyone immediately. I'm the pleasure rat. The city of blind. He tried to steal a mascot's outfit and fucking...
Oh, yeah.
The Chicken Man.
Basically.
Oh man, how that came full circle.
Oh, I
too.
remember the Chicken Man.
That
Shit.
interview sessions things came full circle.
What is your favorite literature character from CK? Guts from the comic/manga series Berserk.
Oh god.
I'm really like the conflicts within himself about how or if he should love himself and how to handle his love for others. What the fuck were you thinking?
I don't
What?
know.
That was your boyfriend application.
It really was.
Oh.
I love
These
that
are all
character.
amazing.
It makes me sad.
On a scale of 1 to 14, 7 being water, how spicy do you consider yourself? You picked a 9. That's respectable, but still.
How spicy did it end up being in your opinion?
Pretty spicy.
Okay.
But, you know, it's
Sounds
not out of
good.
control. You... Post your theorized character. You said human sorcerer, early 20s. We saw how far that guy got.
I did not make it. John threw a swarm of crows at me, and he died, and then got sucked into the fucking briefcase.
Oh,
Hell yeah.
Say la vie.
He's living a good life then. Sounds like
Yeah.
in the cult.
Wow.
Oh yeah, it was after the wizard that I was like a trainee under, but I got sucked in, and so I just probably my corpse just probably flew somewhere.
Straight onto Ashley's doorstep. She's like, what
It's like,
the fuck?
Yeet.
Why is this
I
man's
ordered
dead with crow bites? What the
Fuck, that character could have been such a lead into like dragons being real because he was like a lizard person.
Well,
Fuck, that's
It-
a meta thread that got realized.
Fucking awesome.
Did you actually hate Xenoth, John?
I hated every single moment of it. It was such a derailment that came from, like, a fucking Rick and Morty meme. I'm like, what show did you get Xenoth from? And you're just like, this is my new
None.
jam.
No, I literally.
I've heard the word Xenoth before. It's from
I
somewhere.
completely made it up on my own.
If I find out it's like a Critical Role thing, I'm gonna ban you. You're not coming back
No,
next season.
No, I promise. If it is from
Uh-oh.
something, I didn't get it from that.
Zeenof, Critical Role Wiki.
No, John, I swear.
Xenoth character World of Warcraft is the second hit.
Oh shit!
I spelt it different. I said Xenoth.
That's how the World of
I
Warcraft.
mean, you gotta
is
hide your
spelled.
tracks.
Oh,
I hear
fuck.
you.
Shit.
Igor.
No, but what?
The plot armor dissolves.
the way I actually came up with it was I was reading through your lore, John, and I saw how there's no gods, and I was wondering how clerics or paladins could get their like power from, and I was like, what if like their belief was just so strong they got the powers just from the belief itself? And then I had the funny idea of what if they worshipped a fake god and just pretended it was real. And then I rolled those really like dog shit stats, and I was like, it would be even funnier if I made a paladin out of this. And then I was like, all right,
I'm on a crusade for Xenos.
Yeah, and that's how Igor was born.
Out of curiosity, well, I don't want to be like, do you like my setting? You guys have been here for a while. I don't need to ask that question. But I wanted an original world that did not just take from all the things that I know and like. Did this feel like an original experience traveling through Klovisa? Exploring the world?
100%.
I feel like I'm waking up from a fever dream at 10 p.m. every Monday. That's a good thing. I like how crazy and immersive your world is, and you make... Well, for a long time, the actions didn't have consequences, and then they did, kind of, but we rolled out of a lot of them.
You know, you gotta go with the punches.
You tell a good
Every-
story.
John,
Yeah,
you never
every
tell your
time-
players no. You're just like, yeah, I
Okay.
could do that. Yeah.
Go ahead, fuck.
Every time like I see like some new lore or something in your world, I'm like, what the hell? I was not expecting that. Every single time.
True.
Like when we visit Neveltor's Arsenal for the first time, and it turned out to be an actual fucking clown town, I was just like, "What is going on?"
No way.
There's
Exactly
no
that.
way.
Oh,
I was like, "Oh my god!"
Eric, compliment me on my setting. I need compliments before I get off.
Phrasing, John.
No.
Phrasing. John, the biggest compliment that we give you every single day that you should take away is every time someone shows up, they're saying, John, let me suck you off one more time.
I'll accept that. I think that will do it, since I know Devin's got to get going. But everyone, thank you
That
all
is
so
time.
much for joining us here at City States of Klovisa, /the God War. We'll see you
Goddamn.
here in 2 weeks if you follow the raid team, or we'll see you in 3 days when we see the Discovery team and what they do.
Catch me infrequently on Apollo_Nick's stream playing Gloomhaven.
Hell yeah.
Hell
Guild
yeah.
Master mode. If you don't know what I'm
Awesome.
talking about, it's like what we do right now, but with pieces and a slightly different rule set. Shadow's there too. We have fun banter.
Hell yeah. Tamer, thank you for chatting away in the chat. It means the world to me that someone's listening. And as we all scream in the infinite void together, let us do so merrily rather than
Can we?
In fear. Yeah, let's go. In 3, 2, 1. Oh!
And no one ever